What's good? What's good with the Instagram family? I'm gonna wait for my guest to get on real quick. Let me see if I can send it to her and get her on here. There we go. She joined. Let me see. It's about to ask me how I can get you in here. Hold up. How do I pull you in? There we go. Going live. Looking at it. What's good? What's good? Let me turn this up. What's good? What's good with it? Y'all already know.
Hi.
This the Murphy Show. We got a special guest today. I'm gonna go ahead and let her introduce herself. I go get my.
Hi, you guys. My name is Nene. I'm 24. I am a Muslim. I am a strong BLMer. Yeah, that's pretty much.
I didn't know you were Muslim.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What do you do for work, Miss Nene? Am I saying that right? Is it Nene? Is that?
Yeah, it's Nene. Yeah, okay. Left knee, right knee, two knees, kneecaps. Yeah. I'm currently looking for a job. Inshallah, I get tomorrow. Hopefully 2 tomorrow. Period. Yeah.
I feel it. Okay, so what's up with the shirts? In a sense, you do the shirts. Is that not a thing? Or are you trying to get it full? What's up with that?
Honestly, I honestly been doing it since like I was a sophomore in high school, but I literally always stop, like, because I feel like my clientele isn't strong enough, so it's kind of like, my ego it's not there.
You start bringing me something like this and like these sweats and stuff like that, best believe I'm the clientele. I can get it gone. I just got a box in yesterday and it's damn near already sold out. Soon as I go make my little drops off to everybody who wants one, they gone, and I'm gonna need some more. So I'm gonna get in contact with you soon about that.
I have an Instagram on it too. I'm gonna go ahead and drop it, so just in case other people, maybe.
I already know what it is. Honestly, a lot of my followers aren't don't follow this account. Usually I don't even know how to pin that. There we go, pin the comment.
Hold on, wait, don't do that one.
Oh God.
Okay, yeah. They put an E instead of another R.
There. Let me see. I'm gonna follow you from one of my other Instagram pages. I got like 6 Instagrams.
Oh wow.
Honestly, they're all business stuff. Like one of them's my photography page. One of them is my my normal one, the one I've had since damn near 8th grade. What is that?
M.ARRS. Oh, it's supposed to be another dot between that. I recently just got my phone, so it still be auto-correcting me. Like, come on.
I see what you got, though. I'm looking at it. Okay. So I fuck with it. I'm gonna fuck with the business. We're gonna talk about that though. But it's Black History Month. You already know what time it is. Anybody that knows me already know. I wouldn't say I too much entertain motherfucking Black History Month because I go hard for us every other day of the motherfucker, every other month of the year type shit. So this ain't nothing.
Same.
But I ain't gonna lie, I'm finna put you on the spot today.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta speak for Black women. You gotta speak for these Instagram twerkers. You gotta answer some questions.
I'm ready.
First thing first, okay. As far as relationships go, only because this was one of my last Instagram lives and I was asking this question. What are women looking for in a relationship? In a sense, like, are you the type that I gotta cash app you some money so you can go get your nails and stuff done? Basically, if I take you out on a date, or what in this new day and age? Please tell me how I'm supposed to get a woman's attention.
Okay, well, first off, let me go ahead and give you right off the top of my head what I'm thinking. you got to be careful when you say women, because some women think that they're women, but they're bitches. You know, you don't want a bitch.
I
Because
feel it.
the bitches is the ones that need their hair done, nails done, and for you to pay for it. It's okay to want those things as a woman, but you know, if your man wants to do it, he can. Or if a guy that you're interested in, or a guy that's interested in you, he can. But it's not. That shouldn't be the way. Oh, I'll fuck with him if he do these things. No, you should be able to handle it without him. You know. But me, again, I'm a Muslim, so I do henna on my nails, and I have
Yeah.
dread. So you can give me a retwist. It's like $40, but you know, I can do my own retwist. So I'm high maintenance, but I'm very low maintenance when it comes down to actually money. I do it myself, so I
So
can't I can't speak on other women though.
you're saying basically the difference in between these women and these bitches out here is bitches is or the women are basically just independent, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like independently without no man I can do what I want to do. And I mean, if you're gonna come in and bless me with something, look, I feel it. I feel it.
Facts. These Instagram models, they I'm not gonna say all of them because I don't know them personally, but from what you're showing on Instagram, that's pretty much who you are, unless you're just capping. You know what I'm saying? But they're
I
bitches.
same thing.
The Instagram models are those bitches that you don't want to be involved with.
No,
The
I tell them the same thing. Honestly, only because a lot of people, especially on Facebook, because I'm Facebook heavy. I get on there a lot, and a lot of people on there basically they try to say in a sense like what I post on Facebook or whatever in my real life or like on my social medias isn't really me. And I had a thought about it the other day, and I was sitting there thinking basically like when you go to work, you're not the real you. Because
True.
soon as you go to work, or as soon as you let your hair down and this shit, fuck that job and this and this.
Yeah.
In a sense, I mean, when you're around your friends, a lot of these people don't be the real them. They be in a sense trying to keep up with the Joneses and come out with the nails and the shoes and all that. And then they get on social media and it's not the real them. I mean, so in a sense, really, what I made the question about, I was like, so basically, are you just fake all the time? Like, what is the real you? And the way I see it, in a sense, I feel like basically what you project in this world it is the real you. If you don't come on there, in a sense, basically, I don't know. I feel like what you put in, I could go and put a lot of whatever, in a sense, negativity into the world. And if I don't never put no positivity, how am I gonna walk around and be like, oh, well, I'm a positive person. All I do is talk about negative stuff.
Facts.
See what I'm saying?
Facts. It's kind of like just being a hypocrite. You know, either whether it's from yourself to yourself or whether it's from somebody to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I'm kind of on both sides with that because, like you said, when you're at work, you're a different person. But I know for as soon as you said that, I was thinking of when I worked at a gas station. I was definitely myself because I'm a people's person. I love, the customers and stuff. But I was the same person, but I was a different person. So with my manager, because I was tired of the job, I was like, fuck all of this shit. But with the customers, I was just so happy. So, some people may have seen it as like, oh, this bitch is fake. No, I just love the customers. I just hated the damn job, So I don't know, it's kind of give or take. It's kind of give or take with that, but
I'm gonna tell you, okay. So even in your interaction with, I feel like that was real. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it was like shit. When I go talk to the boss type shit, oh nigga, whatever you say, I ain't tripping. Like, what is okay, nigga? Like you happy type shit. But in the sense, I mean, because I used to be a server on the Vegas Strip, and I felt the same way. Like shit, when we go into meetings and should I go up there and I'm because like basically I would show up at 11 and just relieve whoever was there, and it'd be me and the cook all night. I mean, and best believe, like, shit, I'm walking around, like basically handling business while the person's there, because, shit, they'll go back and tell the manager on me, I don't know type shit. But, in a sense, as soon as they leave, I'm myself. When the people come in that store, shit, I'm running shit. I'm up there, nigga, what you want?
Yeah.
And they come in here harassing me drunk and none of that type shit. I ain't got time for none of it.
Yeah.
And I find it interesting in the sense that a lot of people say that that's not really them. I mean, as far as, like, the social or whatever the fuck it goes. In a sense, like I find like basically when is it the real? It is really my people that have said like being real. When is it authentic? When is When can you do something? And I can be like, okay, that's something that we could put on her.
You just keep talking, and I just keep thinking of things that has actually happened. I actually had someone I went to school with block me on Facebook and went the fuck off on me because in person he's a very, I'm not gonna say shy, but he's very reserved, and he's not funny. He's just chill. Like, he doesn't do too much. He's kind of boring. He's kind of boring in person. And on Facebook, he just be going all in. He just be so live. He just be so, just so with it. And I was like, one day, I don't know what got over me, but I was just like, you're not like this in person. Like, why do you act like this on Facebook? And he just went off on me. And I was just like, okay, that was my sign to just leave it alone. But it's just crazy how people do stuff for likes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you will pretend to be this person for likes, like for laughs. And these people don't fuck with you. These people do not fuck with you. So why do you have to pretend to be something that you're not? The people not, they let me shut up, because that's why I got for Facebook. Because Facebook just, so many fake people. Too many fakes.
I have the same, I don't know. Honestly, man, I troll on Facebook. Like, I don't too much troll on Instagram only. That's why I had like 6 of them. Basically, it's all business. Like, I don't just be on here talking those. I get on here basically for stuff like this. Like, I'm trying to, if you get on here, I want you to look at it and be like, okay, damn, you gave something to me today. But I don't know. I troll on Facebook, so I can't speak on that. If you support Joe Biden, I'm gonna comment under your page, Trump 2020. If you support Trump, I'm gonna comment Biden 2020. If you don't support neither one of them, I'm commenting government is everything. I'm telling you. So I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. That's how it used to be. It's like, every time I would see something, I would just speak on it. But mainly it was Sundays, because again, I'm a Muslim, and I don't know. I'm not trying to, go there, but I don't believe in Christianity, So every Sunday I was, because I know people was going to church on Sunday, so every Sunday I would be in on there, just going in. I don't care what it was about. And some people fucked with it, some people didn't. But again, a lot of people are fake on Facebook. A lot of people,
Christian Sundays. I might start doing the motherfucking church service. We're gonna do Sunday service. Come. He gonna tell you everything that's not true about that.
Look, but you couldn't go to church. Well, I'm gonna bring it to you.
Nah.
In the comfort of your living room.
But nah, okay. Nah, I'm telling you, man, Facebook, I don't know, a lot of these social medias, man, these people, I'm going to tell you this, and I was listening to a dude talk about it today, and then I'm going to get on to the next question. He said something about these street niggas that's on here, anybody that gets on my little comment on my page type shit, like talking on some street shit, that's not really street. Because if it was really street, in a sense, these people would catch me in the streets. Like, I ain't gonna, like, right now, technically, I'm an internet-ass nigga. I'm gonna get on this motherfucking live and say whatever the fuck, and a nigga can call me an internet-ass nigga. Only because the real street niggas, it ain't even street to be on social media. The real street niggas, I know, ain't even got no motherfucking social media. So, to get on, like, get on Facebook and get on anything like that, basically trying to portray some shit. If it ain't about business in a sense, the way I see it, nigga, you bullshit. You on there, like, I mean, you an internet-ass nigga is the way I see it.
Yeah. And then especially, I just want to comment on that before your next question. Especially the street niggas or the hood niggas, the thug niggas, the drug dealers, that show me your work on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. Sir,
it don't make sense.
My dad, I had a lot of people in my family sell drugs. And when I tell you, nobody know where you stay, nobody really know your phone number, nobody really know your real name. You know what I'm saying? They just know what you look like and wherever you meet them up at to get your drugs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all putting this shit on social media. Baby, I'm going to report you. I got your name, your number, everything. I'm going to report you. Especially if you guys, you know what I'm saying? You got some money on your head for the feds. I'm gonna get that money. Let me stop. I'm just playing, but like, y'all doing too much. That's not what real street niggas do. Like, and then I always tell people, it's really this one specific dude. I always tell him, stop sending me your shit. I don't smoke. Stop sending me that shit.
Damn, you say you on, so I was just about to roll up on camera in this bitch.
Yeah, I don't smoke. Yeah, I don't smoke.
Okay. But nah, honestly, most definitely, I'm gonna tell you, like, I post shit on there every once in a while. Like, I don't be putting work and shit like that on Facebook or Snapchat. I'll post, if I get some real pretty weed, I'll post it. And basically, in the sense, whoever hits me, like, I'm not really doing no new customers. I ain't, my bills is paid with everybody.
I love that.
With no, I don't want no new customer. I'm like Drake. I'm light skinned with the problems. I don't want no new friend. But nah, I mean, most definitely, and I'm gonna tell you, it's the nigga I was listening to today. Basically, he just broke the shit down. He was like, niggas that's like that on the internet with shit is internet ass niggas. I'm not finna gangsta in the sense with no 6ix9ine ass nigga. Like, shit, I'm finna troll the same way you gonna troll, nigga. We all finna do this and be this type shit. So I most definitely feel it. Next question. Only because motherfucking Khloe Kardashian made a comment on Twitter, or not so you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Is it appropriation or appreciation? Speak on that, please.
It's definitely appropriation. Let's just go ahead and start, because if you specifically put that, you know, and it wasn't an accident, which clearly it wasn't, because you put more than one. You put more than one, and for that color, you specifically have to click on the emoji and scroll over, so you knew what you were doing. You know that you're not that dark. Like, you know this. You knew you was gonna get some backlash. Like, your daughter's that color, but you're not. Like, they know what they're doing. They know what they be doing. And then honestly, go ahead.
I don't really troll Twitter, but I really had to go ahead and comment on her shit. I was like, because everybody's in the comments talking about it's just an emoji and this, and this. Honestly, I think of it like, I feel like there's a purpose behind everything.
Yeah.
Like, if she makes any other posts on Instagram type shit, like, she's either getting paid for it or it's for her. And so, I mean, the way I don't know, man. And people look back at it like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. And if you look into, I don't even care if she was like, if she really thinks that she's that colored, man, cool. Like in a sense, like man, you know the Whoa Vicky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, is that appropriation or is that appreciation? Because
appropriation,
all it does is basically hood ratchet shit, the same shit that Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion do. And she walks around saying I'm black, like, and basically, I see that she's basically just like it's an appreciation because she fuck with the braids and she fucked with our culture, but it's at the same time like it's making fun of these clown ass people that's doing it, and then people like I don't like the bitch, and then like we don't like her, but Nicki Minaj and Cardi B and motherfucking Meg Thee Stallion do the same shit. So appropriation or appreciation from Whoa Vicky?
I honestly would say appropriation. Just because you have those styles, you like the braids or whatever we wear or however we act, you don't say you're black, because at the end of the day, you know, on your government issue statements, documents, paperwork, it says that you're white. You know that for a fact. Growing up in school.
So I don't too much know if I identify as black. No, I'm not saying in the sense like I'm not mixed with black or whatever. I'm saying in a sense as far, because there's black people that would tell you they're not black. In a sense, like if you like me, like the Moors and shit like that, and you meet some of the people that stand on the Hebrew Israelites, we're not black, we're Hebrew, and we're like it's not a color. We're speaking to the people, but people do descend. And it's
That's
so
true.
I mean, so Vicky could be a Hebrew Israelite
if we're being.
I'm saying I'm black, I feel what you're saying. But then again, I mean, there's black people that be like, I'm not black. Like, she can be black, I'm not black, if you see what I'm saying. So, I mean,
But at the end of the day, I just feel like with Khloe Kardashian and Whoa Vicky and what's that other girl named Bad Baby, I just feel
whatever the fuck, Cash Me Outside.
Cash Me Outside, girl. I just feel like if you want to be black, that's cool, because I know we the flyest motherfuckers ever. But if you not, if when shit go down, if you're not gonna ride for us, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you riding for the braids and shit like that. And for the men, you know what I'm saying? Don't just stop. Just stop because you're making a fool out of your damn self.
Okay, I feel that. That's what a lot of people say. In a sense, basically like these people, they're not real riders or whatever the fuck it is type shit. But in a sense, they try to. I don't know though, man. In a sense, I can see. I'm gonna tell you this, low key. I'm the devil's advocate. I see shit. I see the whole perspective. In a sense, like I look at damn near every issue the same way that people look at politics, like conservative and liberal or whatever the fuck it is type shit. Like I see some shit, like I see it the way everybody else sees it, and then I flip it and I see it completely opposite type shit. The way that I see what you're saying in a sense. Basically, if you ain't finna ride for us, but at the same time, I don't too much know if them riding for us would be appreciation either. Are you do you appreciate me as a person, or do you appreciate my culture and my music enough in a sense to like I don't want y'all too much fucking with this culture and with this music. I don't give a fuck about the people, if you see what I'm saying. I mean,
Yeah,
it's the same way like white girls can ride around listening to motherfucking like rap music and shit like that and still not give a fuck about black folks.
that's
I
true.
mean, and then there's people that don't listen to the music at all. That because being a motherfucking activist type shit. Like I done been in the streets with white folks like protesting and shit like that. White that don't listen to the music. Like they're not. I mean, they don't want to hear that shit. Man, you could put on that shit in the middle of a protest and they're going, they might fuck around and lead a protest, but they're
That's
gonna be
true.
out. They're gonna switch.
Protesting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about it like that, but that definitely is true. Yeah, that's definitely true.
Oh, and I'm telling you, the appropriation and appreciation, a lot of people basically their answers is like the way that it's done and this and this. And I don't know, I do got to think about it. And it's like I know people that don't fuck with the culture that are still motherfucking human beings at heart that are gonna be like, nah, family, y'all not finna continue doing this.
I just feel like a lot of celebrities do appropriation instead of appreciation, just by what they have said or did in the past. If they was just just chill and didn't have um no major thing just to look back and be like, hold on, bitch, now you doing too much. Like I know, for example, Bad Baby, she said something about like something negative about black people. I can't quote her, but she was like,
I,
who wants to be black?
they all do.
Yeah. So I don't know. It just don't sit right with me. I actually had to cut off a really good friend because when it came down to protest and standing up for us, you don't have to go to the protest, but make it known that you stand up for Black Lives Matter. Make it known that you ask me, I'm okay. Ask me, is my family okay? You know what I'm saying? And black people are dying, left and right. And yes, give or take, other races do too, but we the ones the most. Like, I don't know. I had to cut her. I had to cut her.
Basically, what you're speaking on, because I most definitely feel you, and it's just cutting off people. And I'm gonna tell you this: I completely stand behind that. Fuck that bitch, whoever she was. Life. And I'm gonna tell you this, man. When I was out there protesting after the George Floyd shit, I was in San Antonio shit. I probably was on the street 7 days straight. And really, the only reason I didn't keep going out there is because shit, I came back. It was around this quarantine shit, and I lost my job. I was like, fuck it, I'm about to come back to Dallas and shit. I could feed myself like that. But when I was out there, man, it was a little girl that was out there. Like, I mean, I say little girl. She might have been 16, 17 type shit. And basically, she was at a protest one day, and her parents called her like she wasn't in school, she wasn't supposed to be at work, she wasn't supposed to be at none of that. And the little white girl was out there protesting. Her parents called her and basically told her, "Don't fucking come home again. Like if you're gonna be out there with them black folks, basically it's like they like she's out there crying in the middle of the protest, marching on the phone with her parents and shit like that. Like what? Like I'm telling you, it was wild. And half the mothers like I don't know, man. I mean, she was walking around crying. Everybody's like, "Damn, look, like are you okay?"
Yeah.
I mean, real life, the bitch got adopted that day. I mean, shit, like her parents told her don't come home type shit. She went to go pick up her shit and ain't been back since type shit. And in a sense, basically, man, I don't know. Anybody that ain't standing up, man, you gonna stand for something, you gonna fall for anything.
Yeah.
And basically, in a sense, like if I don't know, I ain't got no. I got all types of friends that was out there with me. And then shit, I got homeboys in the sense that, man, if I go out there, we finna start shooting type shit. Like I ain't finna go out there and protest. So regardless, man, you ain't even have to, like you said, you ain't got to go to the protest. But you best believe, nigga, you better have them uncomfortable conversations with your parents, nigga. Like, how do you feel about this shit? And this, and I'm telling you, man, I've seen a lot of white people, especially at them damn protests, that, man, they was like, should I had to go home and have this conversation with my wife or my kids, or should my brother or whoever the fuck? Like, no, we can't keep continuing this.
Yeah. She loves black music. She loves saying nigga. She loves everything. You know what I'm saying? And it just pissed me off because I'm like, you could say nigga, you could listen to our black music, but then when it comes down to standing up for us, you didn't ask me once, am I okay? You didn't ask me, how's things going? How do you feel about this? I think this is wrong. And when I actually sent her a post and I said, repost this. And she didn't repost it. And so, like, then it just, like, clicked in my head. I'm just like, yeah, bitch, you definitely, yeah. I know.
You saying that she could say, nigga, I'm going to say this. I got white homeboys, that came to the hood every day and got their motherfucking ass beat up, basically until we was like, all right, nigga, we finna leave. We finna stop beating you up, nigga. Now you with us. Now if anybody else fucks with you, now we gotta fight them. But like the nigga grew up in the hood type shit. That wouldn't say, nigga. I got white boys that grew up in like urban type shit that like in a sense respect me enough, or not even respect. I mean, sure, just respect people enough. Like I ain't finna say the shit. I got white boys because then I didn't got on Facebook before, maybe Instagram, and I was. In a sense, I'm gonna tell you, I feel like it depends on how the white says nigga. I feel like if a white boy walks up in a group of niggas type shit and they fuck around and say something, he's like, yeah, bitch ass does like if he has that spirit and the nigga says it free, I mean shit, I ain't got no problem, nigga. Look, you do you. I know shit. If I sit here and box, you gonna fight 10 niggas in a jail cell. Yeah, behind the fat nigga, you and I that shit, you gonna stand on it type shit. Yeah. So. These white folks you letting say, nigga, how are you doing it? Because I don't know if I be letting no white.
No. She was Mexican. No, not white people can't say it. Even Mexican, I still kind of be like, hold on now, I fuck with you, but sometimes I don't know, it's just like if we just talking, whatever, you just like, yeah, nigga, da. But if you're just like, nigga, I'm like, hold on, bitch, you hit that a little hard now. You hit that a little too hard,
I have sent people cause shit like before, like when the Corona shit happened, I was a cook. I was in the kitchen, and I don't know, man. I done had niggas walk the fuck out the kitchen because I told it, and I had my headphones on, and he wasn't even talking to me. He was talking to another nigga, and he kept on saying it was a little essay, and I'm telling you, I checked this motherfucker. Nigga, I don't know where you from. I was like, man, I'm from a place we don't play them games type. And on top of that, the little Mexican look white type shit. So like, nigga, I'm already I just
don't know if you even on that side. Like, yeah, definitely.
And I'm telling nigga apologize. He was like, my bad, man. This and ended up walking out the fucking kitchen type shit. But I don't know, man. And then again, like I'm saying, man, I have white homeboys that would say in the car next to me type shit, and I wouldn't say nothing to them. So I already know that they're finna walk up to any nigga. I mean, they're finna go in the club, they're gonna look, shit, they got mixed kids and shit. They finna, man, fuck that bitch ass shit. Like, nigga, they white boy hit you with, I'm a real nigga. Like, nigga, what you go? And those white boys.
I guess it just kind of depends how you fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like your friends, you just like, yeah, it's cool. But other people, you like, hold on, wait a minute. Something don't feel right about this. Yeah, definitely.
Let me see. Next question. I told you got to speak for him, man. This twerking on the gram. How you feel about it, man? Do you twerk on your Instagram lives?
I have never.
videos.
I've never, like, I know, don't get me wrong, I make videos and shit like that with my friends, you know, maybe they have posted it, but even then I just be like, hold on, girl, you know, but I've never, ever, ever posted a video on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, nothing with me twerking. I don't play those games. I don't even have naked pictures, like boob. You see no titty showing on my Instagram, no titty showing on my Facebook. You're going to see maybe 1 or 2 pictures of me in my bikini. And that's me legit, like, in the pool having fun or something. Like I don't know.
Why, in a sense, I mean, because you said, oh, no, like, it's a problem. Why do you feel like it's a problem?
Well, I just feel like it's respect, and because I'm not gonna lie, because I got a body on me, you know, I got I got ass titties and legs, I got it, you know, and guys are really approaching me because of that, like, but I'm so cool, like, my personality is so bold. I want you to get to know me because of my personality and not, you know, obviously you see me first, so I know you know what I'm saying, you see it, and that's what you're attracted to first, right after the hit. That's what makes you want to talk to somebody. But I don't want that to be the only thing on your mind. I don't need to put that out there because you gonna see it regardless. You gonna see these titties, you gonna see this ass, you know what I'm saying? You gonna see it. I don't have to flaunt it, you gonna see it. It's out there. But especially on social media, because niggas just be thinking they could just slide in your DMs. Yeah, I want to fuck. That is so disrespectful.
But in any kind of way, I'm already knowing.
That is literally, like I said, I still get that shit, and I don't even post, you know, stuff like that. And you know, girl, that's why a lot of women feel like, well, I should just post it anyway. They're gonna do it regardless. True, that is so true. But it's also how you present yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I kid you not. While I'll ask my witness, I have so many guys tell me, Nene, I respect you so much. I respect you, and I'm just like, you know, thank you. That gives me something, you know, like.
I'm gonna tell you that I respect you sounds like I'm trying to fuck you, and I want you to respect me enough. I don't know. It depends. I was like, I respect you. I like you a lot. I respect you. You gonna dress yourself? I don't know.
Don't do that, because now you're gonna make me think. I'll be like, yeah, bitch, stop it.
Thought how it said, because look, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna say master manipulator type shit, but I like the way I troll on Instagram. I affect emotions, so I know with me going in the gas station, telling the bitch in there with no teeth that she has a beautiful.
Yeah.
Type shit. So I mean, I don't.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I totally get that. But I mean, also, once again, it's not just Instagram. It's like the way that I live my life. I don't fuck with no bitch, you know, and I try not to fuck with no bitch that's fucking with a bitch. That fuck with niggas that got a girl, like, or a bitch that just show her ass. Now, again, I said this on my Snap one day. Me and my homegirls, we could do some hoe shit. Like, we can go out clubbing all the time. We can shake our ass all the time. We can talk about niggas all the time. We can talk about sucking dick and fucking and all this extra shit. We can do all of this stuff. But then when it comes down to actually doing some hoe shit, like, I'm not with that. Like, hoe shit, like, let's fuck 3 niggas tonight and then 6 niggas tomorrow. No, bitch, I can't do that. I can't fuck with no nigga that got a bitch. I can't fuck with no married man. I can't fuck with a nigga. I just can't fuck with a nigga like on some hoe shit. Like, you know, I can't do that. I act like a hoe. I'm not really a hoe. Yeah.
Because I was listening to a little podcast. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and they asked this question. Because you said, in a sense, I act like that, and I won't really do it.
Mm-hmm. Is that me being fake?
So
no.
In a sense, basically, okay. So
I knew it.
Because in a sense, like, I'm gonna tell you this. I would see where the world would have a problem with a bitch being like, I'm gonna fuck 3 niggas, I'm gonna fuck 6 tomorrow. I can see where the world would have a problem. But if I was in a threesome tonight or a foursome with 3 women, and I was in a motherfucking cigarette or ran a train on a bitch tomorrow type shit, in a sense, the world wouldn't be the same stigma, if you see what I'm saying. And I mean, I'm sure that you understand. So, in a sense, what really makes the woman a hoe? What you wouldn't do it, and I'm sure like you don't seem like the type in a sense that would enjoy something like that. But for a woman that would enjoy something like that, what makes her a hoe?
You know what? Honestly, I always say this. First of all, if you're gonna be a hoe on the low. Everybody gonna have to know. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? You can like I have this one homegirl, and she literally did fuck 3 niggas in one night. And none of them, they all know each other, but none of them know that they was fucking with the same girl because all of them had girlfriends. And crazy. But anyways, she used to tell everyone, and I used to tell her, stop telling people, because that's what they use against you. But I mean, yeah, technically, if you sleep with a whole bunch of different people, you're a hoe. But me, it's about how you portray yourself. You know what I'm saying? If there's a bunch of niggas sitting right there, and you bending your ass over knowing your pants are see-through and you ain't got no drawers on, that's a hoe right there. I don't care if you're a virgin or not. That's a hoe. If you see me and my nigga sitting there and you bend over, I'm gonna whoop your ass because you a hoe.
I'm gonna tell you this. Because, like I'm saying, man, I look at it in a sense basically from every angle. So first things first, I don't know. Man, I was raised by pimps. Like, damn, like I didn't sleep in whorehouses type shit, like in the 2nd and 3rd grade type shit. So like, I mean, when I wake up and go to school, I know it's the gas. I know. But when I was waking up and going to school and like shit, real life walking past the couch and this bitch is walking around. I mean, in the kitchen like ass naked type shit. And basically, I mean, that's the hoish to me. Like if you see what like I know real hoes. Trust your nigga to mind his business. I can
no. I totally understand that, baby. But we talking about the female. You're a hoe for doing it.
Trust your nigga to mind his business. She said sounds insecure. It's not insecure. It's disrespectful. I don't give a fuck.
That's facts.
I don't give a fuck about, in a sense, like a nigga trying to talk to my girl. If she goes in the gas station and I ain't in there type shit. It's something else if a nigga tries to come talk to my girl while I'm standing. Nigga, like,
facts.
Like, I'm sure at all. Nigga, if you think you can pull her and you can't pull her, go ahead type shit. But nigga, you don't come over here and disrespect her. I'll choke slam the fuck out of somebody.
And then especially like, I know for me, I don't know if she's speaking, for me, but first of all, that has never happened to me, so I don't know. And then on top of that, I'm definitely not insecure because any nigga that I had once, I can have again, but I don't want them. And then for 2, it's just like I don't care if you can take my nigga, take him, because that's a nigga that I don't need in my life.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not the baddest bitch I've never claimed to be. I don't want to be, but any nigga that I want, I had. Any nigga I ever wanted, I had. Like seriously, except celebrities, but that's a different story. Let me stop. I'm definitely not insecure. If I am, you would never know. Nobody will ever know what I'm insecure about, ever.
I feel what she's saying. Goddamn, this is strong. I might have to put this bitch out till after the video. Now I feel what she's saying in a sense, as far as it can be seen as insecure. In a sense, like women will fuck around and take their man to motherfucking like Twin Peaks and then get mad that he's looking at some ass, if you see what I'm saying. Or like if we go to the club together and like and I say this, I'm telling, like I know females that would get mad if they went out to the club together and like their boyfriend was looking at some ass in line. Like, man, if it's some ass standing in front of us, like, oh man, I'm a motherfucking kid in the candy store. It's the way I see it. And I feel like a lot of women, in a sense, man, I had female friends that I don't do nothing with, in a sense, like no sexual motherfucking act or whatever it is. Same. And shit, like they used to pull up to the crib and we used to smoke and shit, or I go over there and hang out with them. Like, should I have my girlfriend? Like, man, I'm about to go chill with shit, McCall, how we finna go post up, shit, smoke, whatever. I don't know what the fuck we finna do, but I mean, it ain't finna be nothing that you're thinking on type of shit. I know homeboys that got girlfriends, they couldn't do something like that. Like this same friend that these women know or these like the same female friend, like, because we're both friends with her in a sense. Like, dude's girlfriend be like, I don't want you, like Murph, like you can go hang out with Murph. Basically, y'all can't go over to her house.
No,
And
no, I'm sorry. Let me respond to her. No, I wasn't saying the way she dressed. No, I never said nothing about the way she dressed. I said if me and my nigga are sitting there and she bends over knowing that she doesn't have any underwear on and her pants are see-through, meaning, saying that you can see her vagina. You clearly can see it, whether it's the print or the actual lips, like you can see it. You know what I'm saying? That's some whole shit. Because again,
it is
me and my nigga sitting there, we being lovey dovey, he holding me, I'm holding him. You clearly know that we're together and you bend over right there, you know what I'm saying? Or whether there's a bunch of niggas, or whether it's me and my nigga or a bunch of niggas around. And then as a woman, I don't know, I don't know if you know this or not, but as a woman, when another woman is being petty. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all talk, you may not always be petty, but when your friends are being petty, stories that your friends said, we know women. As a woman, other women. You know how women can get. Because with women, even men know. Like with women, for some reason, it's always competition with each other. It's always, whether it's black on black, white on white, black and white and Mexican, whatever. It's always a competition. That's why, everybody says two women can't stay in the same household. Because for some reason, it's always competition. See, me, once again, I don't care. I don't care. If my nigga gonna look, he gonna look. I've never been in competition with anybody. Again, I'm not the baddest bitch I never claimed to be, but I've never been insecure about a nigga, or with a nigga. And I've never just put that much effort into doing some whole shit or pointing out some whole shit. If it's some whole shit going on, I'm gonna move around because I don't want to be involved with it.
No, I agree with that, and I feel with whoever this is. I feel like that must be your follower. That's not mine.
Yeah,
I feel what they're saying.
She's actually. I don't know if she's saying this because I don't know, but she's actually my best friend's ex-girlfriend. And that's the reason why I'm saying this, because I have so much respect for myself, and I don't know if she likes me or not. I don't know. I don't even know if she really know me. I respected her. I knew her and my best friend was together. I was best friends with him before they got together, and me and my best friend have this thing where, we could do anything together. Like, I can change in front of him. I didn't slept in the bed. I done slept in the bed with his mom before.
I'm make this comment because she said you can't compete where you don't compare. I'm gonna tell you this, love, and I hope that you understand and listen intently. It depends on where you're being compared. Because if you ain't got no titties and you dealing with those titties, bitch, you can't compare. If you ain't got no size, if you ain't thick and you ain't got no big, thick ass, juicy thigh that I could rub my motherfucking hands all over type shit, you can't compare. I don't care. I mean, so you sitting here talking about where you can look, you can put yourself on a pedestal and try to compete and compare wherever the fuck you want to. It sounds good. I'm telling you, you can make yourself feel however good that you want. All I know is shit. If you motherfucking got the peaches or the apples or whatever the fuck it is, man, I got the pears over here, and I'm happy with my pears. Shit, I hope you happy with your apples.
But I actually agree with her on that part, because if you don't compare yourself to somebody, like, you don't have to compete with them, because that's what a lot of women are doing with their bodies these days. They're like, oh, they're comparing themselves to the next woman. A skinny woman is comparing herself to a thick woman. So she's like, oh, I want to be like that. So now, first you compare yourself, and then now you're competing. Oh, who's better? I'm better. She's better. Whatever, like that. Never been me. I can't. I can't.
See, you're saying there's no competition. Honestly, I could agree. First things first, I'm polygamous, so I plan on like I hope my wives ain't walking around the house trying to race to see who's number one in a sense.
You would never, but with a polygamy relationship, that won't work. If they competing against each other, that would never work. Because then there's some hater shit going on. Then
exactly, we
that would never work. That would never work.
No, I mean, honestly, in a sense, I can most definitely, basically, man, just keep your eyes on your own motherfucking paper.
Pretty much. Pretty
It's
much.
the way that
Because when you
I
cheat, when you start to cheat, that person may be fucking you over. They put all the wrong answers. They put all the wrong answers. So you can fail.
okay. The question I want to get into. Because I was talking about the Instagram twerking and shit like that. I'm gonna tell you, do you think social media is a problem in a lot of these relationships? Because in a sense,
if you make it,
I know people who are broke who won't talk to a female because of what she post on her Instagram or on her social medias, or I know people in a sense like I don't like who are broken up with their boyfriends or whatever the fuck over what's on the social media.
if you make it a problem, because I know for me, I was in a relationship and this guy, he never posted me like ever, and so I was like, what's the deal with that? Like, what's the deal with that? Not saying that you have to, but I just see that a lot of women like you, so I'm saying like shut them down by saying that you're with me. You know what I'm saying? Because when give or take, women's gonna go after you if they like you or not. But some women like me would fall back if I see you had a girlfriend. Oh, he got a girl. Let me stop commenting on his shit before they get into it. Social media only plays a negative role in your relationship if you let it. If you let it.
I agree.
It's if you let it. If you don't shut motherfuckers down, if you know you got a nigga at the house and a nigga under your post saying, yeah, babe, if you don't shut that shit down, yes, your nigga's gonna see that shit and it's gonna be a problem.
Okay, so another question. In a sense, I want to talk about influence. In a sense, only because I feel like, social media influence. It influences people's thinking. In a sense, even like you was talking about earlier, type shit, like the little Instagram twerkers and Instagram models, they might not the same way, but in a sense, it's influencing men to sit there and just basically categorize this. I feel like, in a sense, that the social media influences us. Questions: do you feel like not even just the music, but the idols and shit like that? And honestly, my three people that I got on there are motherfucking Meg Thee Stallion,
Cardi B,
and Nicki Minaj type shit. And I can't stand them three. And I'm telling you, I'm completely with the feminist movement. I believe this is a fucking misogynistic world. And women do not get the respect that they need or deserve or shit, anything. Man, it's sad. But at the same time, I don't know if this slut walk, motherfucking Cardi B and them motherfucking putting poison and shit in people's drinks so that they could trick them and shit. Like, I don't know if all this is that don't fall along the lines of that sounds predatory to me.
Same. It's give or take. It's give or take because if we know, okay, so for just normal people like me, like, it's just who you let follow you, or if you have your page open or whatever like that, because everybody just follow everybody, but I know that kids be on there, so it just kind of depends. But with celebrities, you know the life that the life that you're signing up for when you sign your deal or whatever like that. You know what you got to do. You know the money that you're going to be making. You know that you're going to be influenced on kids and women and men and everything else. You know this. So I hate when celebrities say, I'm not trying to be a role model. I'm not trying to influence nobody. But first of all, that's what you get paid to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You make these songs because that's what's popping. A lot of celebrities, a lot of people that make fire music, they don't get their recognition, like, because they're not appealing, because they're not yeah, like, so Cardi B, she has, quote unquote, she has it all. You know what I'm saying? And it's just
he truly loves her. She got everything except a nigga that really.
Ooh, child, that's a different story. But no, she deserves that. I'm not saying she deserves to get cheated on, but that's the type of nigga that you go for. That's the type of nigga that you like. That's the type of nigga that you praise.
That's the nigga she raps about and that she says that she wants. And you dealing with a nigga who made a song talking about, bitch, I'm a dog. Woof.
Yeah.
Like, I feel it. Honestly, I'm saying I feel just about the same way. And honestly, what's funny to me, I don't know, man. I'm honestly, I like talking to you, but I don't like because I can't challenge. Like, you see the world damn the same way that I see.
Yeah.
I want to talk to Cardi B. I got some questions for her, bitch. What do you?
Or what's that? What's her name? She is like the worst. Suki. It's like Sukiana or something like that. She was on Love and Hip Hop. Oh my god. She is the worst one.
I'm gonna tell you this though. I feel like people get trapped in a sense, the trolling. Like, how I can be a character if I really wanted to, and act the ass or whatever the fuck it is, but truly, that's not something I feel like. In a sense, people just like basically anything for attention. And honestly, when you said that about being a role model and like not wanting to be like, even Boosie said some shit like that in shit Mind of a Maniac. Like, he was like, they say I'm a role model, but I'm not a role model. Gotta smile when I ain't gotta type shit. Like basically, in a sense, just to go. I mean, it's the same way low key for kids type shit. Like, people that ain't got no kids, she make the Stallion ain't got no kids, that she has to be a role model to. And really, I feel like it's the motherfucking parents, which actually we're gonna leave that to the next question. But I feel like it's
yeah.
But it's the parents. Even not Nicki Minaj. Cardi B said she don't allow her daughter to listen to WAP and that type of music type. And everybody tried to get on her.
That is so true. That is so true. But yeah, at the same time, you know that you're a celebrity, and you know that's what you did that as a kid. Like, we listen to music. First of all, that gets you live. You know what I'm saying? Black people, we love music, you know. Again,
so Cardi B would not be in the position that she is in if she didn't make that type. So I see what you're saying, but at the same time, she's looking at, like, if Cardi B is a real person like me and you, and she's looking at, like, I don't agree with this shit either. And then she was making, a lot of people don't know this, like, even like Kodak Black type shit. Like, until Kodak started talking about the gang shit, like, Kodak used to have actual bars. Like, Kodak used to like talk about like damn near Brenda's got a baby type shit. And I mean, Cardi B used to be damn near like the same way type shit. And I think about it, man, if Cardi B she wouldn't even be in a position to be telling nobody to vote for Bernie, because nobody would care, and she was rapping about the shit that people actually should be caring about. If you see what I'm saying.
That's true. Yeah.
Whenever she said that I ain't gonna lie to you, man, it made me look at her a different way. Whenever she said her kids don't listen to that shit, I understand that people in the hood, like shit, terrible parents is the way I see it, can't control what their kids are listening to.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, man, that's not Cardi B's motherfucking fault. Like,
yeah, that's true. That is true. I'm not gonna lie. That's the only thing I ever agreed with Cardi B on, when she said that, you know, that's y'all kids, not mine. You know, because at the end of the day, that is so true. It's what you put in your kids, what you let them watch, what you let them listen to, what you let them do. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, child, like, my cousin, she's 10. And when I tell you she know that whole WAP song, first of all, when I first heard it, I know I'm getting old, because when I first heard it, I said, she said, what? I was like, what the hell? And my cousin, like, knew the whole damn song. And I'm like, you are 10. How the fuck do you know this? But again, that's what her mom let her listen to. As soon as the song...
Man, I got...
Like, my ex, he had a kid. As soon as the song would come on about pussy and dick, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. You're not listening to this. No. Because this was she was right. It's for entertainment for adults. They have kids bop. That's what you listen to.
I got a little fucking middle school doing the Busted Challenge on their motherfucking Instagram.
No.
And the fucked up part about it is type shit, like, I'm gonna tell you this. It really, I don't even want to go there on motherfucking Instagram with the family problems. But really, it's not necessarily like my blood type shit. Like, it's my cousins and shit, like their motherfucking kids type shit doing this shit. I don't even know how to hit my motherfucking cousin and be like, what the fuck is going on? Like, how, like, your motherfucking shit, 10, 11-year-old daughter is really taking pictures, putting her ass on the motherfucking counter on her Instagram, and we ain't got no problem with it. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's really shit like that to be making me have to look at this pedophilia shit and see if it's really a problem.
But
I don't.
honestly, it's monkey see. I mean, monkey do what monkey see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So if you portraying that way with your child around, you know what I'm saying? That's what they're picking up. And then you let them, then on top of that, you let them get on Instagram, you know, they see all of that stuff, TikTok, they see all of that stuff. Some even take it to YouTube and child, too much, just too much. A lot of parents aren't parents anymore because they let their kids do what they want. These kids, they raising themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and that's how I feel. If your child knows all of these lyrics and they're able to do what, if your child, I seen this one child post pictures of her, the front and the back of her, and her mama got mad. I'm like, you should be checking her phone any fucking way.
Like how would she even get into? Honestly, man, I don't believe she can get to the stage of doing some shit like that. It's too late. If she's already thinking that something like this is
It's
even
okay. Yeah.
possibility, I mean, man, it's the same way. Like, should I be sitting there seeing the things like basically whenever we was kids, like movies and shit, or like how old were you whenever this came out type shit, and these motherfucking like nowadays these kids is motherfucking like in elementary school trying to search up porn on the internet and shit like that. Like man, I say that, man. I'll tell you, I got little nephews that was motherfucking working like twerk, trying to find a little bitches twerking like as naked as they could be, and they're going through history. And I'm telling you, these others just ain't got no clothes on, like shit, grinding and doing all types of wild shit type shit, like in elementary school and shit. And I'm thinking, like, I knew what was going on in elementary school, but that's not even what I was worried about. I was on the playground.
Facts. But it's also because, you know, technology is just evolving like rapidly. So a lot of people, young kids, have cell phones. I know, like me, I'm not gonna cap. I didn't have a cell phone until I was like 15. Like I could use my dad's phone. I'm dead ass serious. Like I could use my dad's phone and shit like that. But my own phone, you know, I didn't have one until I was 15. Some kids are getting it at 5 years old. 5.
No, I already know. I already these
That's
iPads.
and you're not putting no parental guidance on it, like no vision, no like. It's just fucking ridiculous.
Okay, so now we talk about these parents. So this is the last question. I'm gonna go. How do you feel about this motherfucking okay, raising stepkids?
No.
And
This is mine because I was in this situation twice. One with the little girl and one with the little boy. Oh my God. Come with the questions.
I'll say this because that's why I told you you got to speak for the Instagram twerkers and shit today. Basically, I'm trying to give you basically how men are seeing this. And me and a lot of my friends are looking around and basically just seeing these girls that we used to want to talk to back in mid or high school, whatever the fuck it was, and then grew up with niggas that we already wasn't gonna last with, and they got kids type shit. How do you feel? Okay, do you think would you rate? Because you said you've been in that situation twice, so you would be in a relationship with a man that got kids?
None no more.
Why?
Um.
She said, "Not no more." Quick. She said, "Quick."
Because the first time it was easy because his daughter was so precious. She loved me. I loved her. She was so precious. But him, he just gave me iffy vibes, so I had to let that go. And then the second go round, he's one of those parents that let his kid do whatever.
Do whatever.
Yeah. When I say do whatever, I mean exactly that.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna beat they little ass. I'm
and
gonna tell the whole world I beat the fuck out of the child.
And I did, but it didn't work out for me in the long run because we would just argue.
Y'all would argue about you putting your hands on the child?
Anything. But yeah, that too.
I'm gonna tell you this honestly.
Hold on. Before you say that, let me say this. you know, because I don't want people, you know, why is she's the stepmom. Why would she's not even the stepmom. They are married. That's just the girlfriend. Baby, I don't care who fucking kids are with me. When you with me, you my child. You know, even if I'm babysitting somebody's kid, you're my child. I'm not going to let you go out there and do some dumb shit. Even if you are 45 years old, if I see somebody doing some dumb shit, I'm like, why are you doing that dumb shit? Stop that shit. So I'm going to whoop your ass. I'm going to tell you something. I'm one of those people. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, that was none of my business. No, if I see a nigga hitting a bitch, I'm going to say, nigga, what the fuck is you doing? Like, I might shoot your ass. You know, because I know I ain't going to win that fight. You beat my ass. I'm not gonna hop in that, but you know, I'm gonna
take the way I see it, and honestly, because growing up around and having like little cousins and shit like that, man, I don't too much know how to deal with kids. Like I treat kids like grown ass motherfucking adult. Like I don't know how to like. I can play the little games, and I mean when they're small enough type shit. But I don't just be lying to kids the way parents like people be lying to kids type shit.
Me either.
Like, it's a grown. I mean, not even a grown ass, but this a live being that understands me type shit. So we need to have a general understanding.
Yep.
What it is disrespect.
Yeah.
Nigga, if you ain't fuck your motherfucking kids, no respect, I'm gonna beat that little kid. Basically, they don't even gotta respect you. I mean, truly. Depending on like as far as the relationships go, I don't know, cause I remember like my girl has a kid type shit, and his little ass be doing shit, and I'm saying I don't say nothing to him. I just get it understood type shit to like the nigga be trying to hit me upside the head with pillows when I don't fuck with him type shit. So I get a pillow and I put that bitch up basically a wall in between me and him type shit. Me and his like. That nigga just basically be hitting my wall. Like, leave me the fuck alone type shit. 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, enough to understand. And what he did was start throwing shit at me. I don't know what the fuck I did. Maybe he's said or asked me to do something. I don't know. Maybe we were playing and I just stopped playing with him or some shit and I got up shit to do something else.
Or honestly, he's a kid. He probably just was like, fuck it.
No. He understands what he's doing.
Who's that? And is that your girlfriend right there?
I hold that like as far as the respect goes type shit. Like it ain't just no kid that doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, kids know. I mean, kids are doing something. They know that they're doing. It's the same reason why when you ask a kid a motherfucking question about why he's doing something, they shouldn't, and they get quiet.
They freeze up. Yep. Because they know. They already know. Yeah.
Exactly. So what I did, he was throwing shit. And my girl was in here on the phone. So I basically just went from sitting on the couch to coming in here and sitting basically where she could see. Like I'm sitting at my desk and the nigga started and she seen the shit fly across the motherfucking room and came out, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Ain't even finna get ass, I ain't finna talk, but you already know Titan this little ass froze the fuck up type shit.
But you know what? That situation actually, used to happen to me, but for some reason, that's why I had to let it go. But for some reason, he would still blame me for anything that happened. I'm like, so you don't see your son doing this shit? He's like, nah, he didn't do that. I said, yes, he did. Like cursing.
That is fucked though. I'm telling you that might be just one of the denial kids. I mean, one of them in denial parents. Because if his son already if his son don't respect them. It's basically, I know what the what the kid is gonna do if, man, I hadn't seen a motherfucking. I'm telling you, I've seen it. This girl I was talking to when I was staying in San Antonio, she would tell her son basically to not do whatever the fuck it was. This nigga walked up and this fucking cup is sitting right here. There was a cup of milk sitting on the desk. He woke up, or not woke up, whatever the fuck came in there. Looked her dead in her motherfucking eye. She told him sit down and do so. He looked her and rolled that fucking cup right off the table. I'm like basically a fuck you. Man, and this was just the baby. The oldest son one time, he's sitting there grabbing a motherfucking chair from the kitchen or from the dining, pulling it all the way into the kitchen so he can go into the counter to get some snacks. She told him stop before he even got the fucking chair to the kitchen. Yeah, fuck that shit, bitch. Man, I'm telling you, She got all the way to the motherfucking thing, opened the cabinet, got the cookies out, and she finally walked in. He started throwing cookies at her.
See, no, that's because she didn't correct that shit when they were younger. A lot of parents do that. Like, I'm going to say we're cursing. A lot of parents let their young kids curse because they think it's cute. But then when they start getting older, when they're 6 and 7, and they're cursing, you know, other people out, other kids out, their teachers out, they're like, why are you cursing? You used to let me. Now all of a sudden you're not letting me. It's your fault. What do you expect?
I'm going to tell you this. And I don't too much know if I got a problem with my kids curse. As long as they use it in the right context.
But that's the thing, though. That's the thing, though. I honestly don't think I will have a problem with my kid cursing either. But you gotta think logically. Kids don't even know. They don't even know how to use it. They don't even know what it's used for. Like, you're like shit. Like, but you're saying shit because you're frustrated. They're just like,
whatever the fuck it is type shit.
Yeah, they're just saying like shit. Like, I can't even think of something stupid that a kid would say shit for, but they just saying it like just to say it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because they think it's cool.
Basically it's just because they know they shouldn't be saying it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'll tell you, my girl son be doing the same shit type shit. Like, he'll say fudge you.
He know.
They be letting him get away with that little shit. Or whatever the fuck. And then it's little shit like that. And like he'll keep saying, like he'll hit the fudge, well, fuck you. Like he hit me like that. Or maybe playing his little game or some shit like that. And he's like, this is bull crap. This bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, kids be knowing. I don't know. But you know, back to your question, would I ever date a guy again with kids? It's a hell no for me, because for one, I want my own kids. I want both of us to be dumb as fuck. Like, what the fuck are we doing? I don't know. You know, not per se fuck up the kid's life, but I want us to learn together. I don't need no nigga that's thinking that he know everything because he already got a kid. First of all, sir, my kid's not going to be like that. And also because I am so headstrong about a lot of stuff, and I don't need someone who lets kids slack, because I don't do that. Like, you're raising, especially because I know I'm gonna have a black son. You know, I'm gonna be raising my black son for the world. I'm gonna be raising my black son not for myself.
I feel like people raise kids are basically like, in a sense, see the child as a dependent. And I'm telling you, it's low key in a sense, kind of like, I mean, the way you treat a woman or shit, like a relationship or anything it is types. If you treat that person as if basically they need me for this,
they
like,
owe you. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking at like, nigga, we partners in this bitch.
Yeah.
like that's my little left hand man in a sense, like, or whatever the fuck it is type shit. Like, nigga, we trying to figure this bitch out together. Yeah. I'm finna tell you the truth. We finna try to look around at this world, any ideas you got type shit. And in a sense, basically, it's building an asset. Yeah. Like, shit, if we're business partners type shit, like, you want to know part of the business, like, shit, I'm finna plug you in, basically. Yeah. I'm not finna, you're too young. Like, you're a kid, so you don't know about Santa Claus and this isn't, or so you need to know about it, not the truth. And you need to celebrate these holidays and shit like this. Like, I'm not playing them again. I need my motherfucking business partner. I need my nigga to know everything I know so we can go ahead and progress.
Yeah. Definitely. That's why, like, I used to date niggas with kids, because I was like, I always thought like this. It's smart, but it's dumb, because it don't necessarily mean that. I was like, I'd rather date a nigga with a kid, because I know if he taking care of his kid, if we have kids, I'm good. He taking care of his kid. And you know, when you're dating a nigga that don't have kids, you like, I don't know, because he's a good guy, but what if them kids come and he like, all right, bitch, I'm gone. But now it's just like, you know, a lot of niggas that are in their kids' life. I say niggas because fathers, you know, fathers are fathers. You know what that is. But a lot of niggas that are in their kids' life, they're not in their kids' life. They are physically there, but mentally they're not there. Like, you see your dad every day, but he doesn't play with you. He doesn't teach you anything. You don't know nothing.
That's the real problem. And it's for, I'm telling you, man, it's Black History Month. We talking about black issues for real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, a lot of these niggas really don't know nothing
at all.
Like, a lot of these niggas, like, in a sense, man, I'm saying, man, I got a little homeboy like my homeboys I went to high school and shit like that with, or whatever the fuck they got kids. Like I didn't taught my little homeboys or my homeboys kids and shit like damn near sign language. Like shit, when I was in jail type shit, we was learning motherfucking like to sign and shit like that. Like, and when I seen them, that's how I would teach him the ABCs. I'd be like A, B, C, shit, D type shit. Like, and in a sense, I know that this nigga ain't even like he still don't know the ABCs from his dad. If you see what I'm saying,
Yeah.
He still, I mean, truly, if he knows the AB, it probably ain't from his mama either.
Yeah.
And in this little shit like that, like a lot of these niggas, it's not about. I don't know, man. I don't even know if it's just parenting type shit. Because it's, I mean, honestly, man, I could say that my mom was, I mean, I wouldn't even say my mom was really just physically in my life. My mom supported us and basically she gave us a roof. After that, it was, y'all got somewhere to sleep type shit.
You're lucky. You're definitely lucky.
Man, I'm going to tell you that halftime, it was barely even that. Because we were sleeping in cars and all types of shit.
But still, honestly, you're still blessed because, like, my parents fucked up in the head. That's all I'm gonna say.
You say your dad?
Huh?
You say your dad?
No, both of my parents. Don't get me wrong. I always had a 2-parent household. Even when my parents, when they was going through their split up, you know, I still had my mom and my dad. And then even after my dad moved out, I still was able to see my mom and my dad. It wasn't till I actually moved in with my dad, I stopped speaking to my mom because, you know, we just had issues. And then now that I'm older, we still have issues and I don't speak to either one of them. But that's because, again, I don't think like the normal Black people. I'm trying to flip some shit. I'm trying to change shit.
No.
I'm not trying to be no damn basic ass Black person. I am trying to win for us. I want other people to win. Any little thing that I see on the street, I literally point out some positive or some negative shit about Black people so we can fix it. Let's not pretend like shit ain't real. A lot of people speak on, no, give or take, a lot of people speak on the Quran or the Bible. You know, because that's what mainly Black people are those two things. And that's, you know, that's how we should be living our life. But we got to speak about reality, what the fuck is really going on.
Out here in these streets doing
yes, we got to talk about what's really going on. You know what I'm saying?
You speak on the motherfuckers that's actually in the church, like doing shit that ain't got nothing church related to do every other day of the week. And if you call these people, man, it's a problem. We getting better and Jesus forgives us. And this, like, nah, nigga, man, I'm not listening to none of that. Nigga, Jesus is right now and Jesus is telling your motherfucking ass, nigga, you need to, you're not doing none of this shit.
Like I seen this on TikTok and it is so true. It's like older Black women in the church be gossiping about other shit that don't got nothing to do with the church inside of the church. And that is 100% accurate. Like, it's crazy. Like, let me shut up because that's a different subject. But
that's funny because I swear I know. I was in high school, and my ex-fiance. Honestly, I mean, shit, we about to get married after high school type shit. I was shit, whatever. We was in college or whatever. But I went over to her house like graduation or some shit, and she had a graduation party. All her family was there. And they were her aunties or aunts or whatever the fuck, uncles, cousins and shit were in there talking about 2 gay girls that worked there, or that maybe not worked there, that were coming to the church.
Mm-hmm.
But the cousin's gay. Like the cousin that was in there having that conversation is the head motherfucking choir, and he's gay. And they're sitting there basically talking about how they're going to get these 2 gay girls kicked out the church for coming to the church. But the motherfucking choir director, choir leader can be gay. And I'm telling you, like, really, honestly, I had to leave. Like, she dragged me out because she already knew what time it was. Like, I'm telling you, I just so happened to ask. I said, what was... And they sat there and explained it. And I'm looking at them listening to about this gay shit and how they have a problem with the 2 girls being gay coming to the church, and then look over to the gay cousin. I'm like, nigga, like, I'm not, man. I done been to the nigga house. I done seen the weird shit that he be having going on over there, type shit with her, man. I don't. And again, man, I don't know. And that's that type of shit in a sense in the church that you can't even really talk about. I believe damn near any nigga that goes to church is gay. I believe any nigga that is passionately in that motherfucking Bible, I think it was DL or one of these motherfucking comedians said he's trying to pray the gay out of him. I 100% believe.
Why do you feel like that? That is so interesting to me.
I don't feel. Man, I'm gonna tell you this. I've never, and it might be. I'm gonna tell you. I have not entered, especially like black churches. I ain't been in no black church since I was young. But the nigga that was taking us to the black church was my mom's gay friend, gay black friend. And I already know he was dealing with some of the men that was in that motherfucking church with wives and families and shit that sat in this church. So I'm like, I'm not. I don't know, man. I believe any nigga that's in that bitch, unless they're being dragged in there by their parents, unless they're going to church for their parents or whatever the fuck it is, man. I ain't. And I feel like any bitch that's going to the church constantly is really just a whore in there trying to pray the whore out of her.
Honestly, I can't. I mean, I can speak on it, but I prefer not to, because when I go in on Christianity, people try to go in on Islam, but I was not born a Muslim. I converted. Huh?
I got questions.
You
said you converted. I got questions. Fuck that. We finna go ham on Islam.
Okay.
Man, I really can't even too much question. Is only because I have a general understanding of y'all's true understanding. Mm-hmm. And it's the same way that I can have a conversation with the Christian that has a true understanding of, I've gotten into arguments with people in a sense to talk about Jesus, don't even know Jesus' real name.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling, like the bitch said something, man. I said, man, who the fuck is Jesus? Like, fuck Jesus. Like, and the bitch looked at me crazy and me, it's like Jesus could and I'm telling like the white bitch, and I was like, tell me Jesus' real name. Like that's like me saying, fuck one of y'all and this goddamn kid. Tell me Jesus' real name. He was like, that's Jesus. I was like, bitch, you see, that's what I'm talking about. That's the type of shit I can't talk to nobody that don't have no great understanding what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
But
I want to know. So what?
Islam is also. You said what?
Nothing. I was saying, yeah. I want to answer. What questions do you have?
But in a sense, I'm gonna say this about Islam. It's a different religion, and I'm gonna tell you this: the practice, the same way that the practice of Christianity is completely different in a sense than the beliefs. And the beliefs is, I guess, my problem. Because I haven't read the Quran type shit. Like if I fuck around and become Islam, I'm finna speak goddamn Arabic type shit. I'm not finna play no games with it. But it's I don't know, man. I don't too much know if I can entertain a lot of y'all's little stories and beliefs. And I haven't even read them.
Okay, look. I'm gonna tell you this. You know, I always tell people I don't believe in Christianity, but I'm not saying you should be a Muslim. I just don't believe in Christianity. I don't always study. I don't know everything about Islam. So sometimes people have questions. I'll be like, honestly, I don't know. You have to go do your research. You know, maybe in 2 weeks, if I go do my research, maybe you could come back to me then. Maybe I'll have it. Maybe I won't. But I don't know, honestly. Some stuff I don't know. But I could just speak on what I do know. For me, I am, there's no such thing as a black Muslim. But I'm more of a Malcolm X Muslim, a Muslim that stands for our black people all the way around. You believe in Islam, you believe in Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, and what he stands for and everything like that. But there are some Muslims that I'm gonna be 100% real with you. There are some Muslims that you're just like, you worse than a damn Christian, because not their faith and not what they actually do. You know what I'm saying? Because you have some Muslims that pray 5 times a day, but it's like the way that it's kind of like the way that I really don't know how to say it, but it's just like a lot of people, they feel like, especially Black people that convert, they feel like you should be taken on the road as a different race. Like you should be Lebanese or freaking Arab. Like, no, I'm still Black, so I'm gonna take off for my Black people. I'm not gonna take on the culture of another I was gonna say religion. I'm not gonna take on the culture of another race. Like, and I really don't like that. And this, I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of racist shit within the people of Islam. Not the book, not the religion, but the people. You know, because we're all human, and like for me, it's hard for me to find a Black Muslim man or a Muslim man in general because a lot of Arabs still don't like Black women. And again, that's just the way the world is. That's just how our mind frame is. It's not Islam. It's not the book. You know what I'm saying?
You convert. What made you? I'm gonna tell you this, because where you could sit back and be like, I understand and I take the teachings of the practice. Now, as far as the religion goes, first thing first, I understand etymology and syntax. Etymology is basically where the words come from, like the word re in legion.
Mm-hmm.
Re basically to form again,
Mm-hmm.
or to basically to form again, like to come together or whatever. Legion is against God. And I say that, I'm telling you, there's a movie called Legion with a little white boy, and it's about the motherfucking archangel. Basically, like, God wanted to destroy mankind, and the white boy came down to earth, and he motherfucking basically like defended like mankind. With the same nigga, like with the white boy, this Tokyo Drift movie. It's a movie, and that's literally the name of the fucking like where these words come from. It's Ligaire. It's form against God type shit. That Legion word.
You know, it's crazy that you say that because I literally seen a post like that on TikTok last night, and it was using I don't remember the other words. They used 3 words, but I know one of the words was blessed, and it literally breaks down to be less. And she just went into it, and I was just like, whoa, that is like it just clicked on a light bulb in my head. So now I'm about to start studying that, you know, I'm about to get into that.
Well, if you start studying etymology and the syntax and where, man, I'm telling you, listen, real life, this white folks' language is the first thing that fucked us up. It was their language. It wasn't the fact that they're taking our language so that we can't communicate.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fact that we have to communicate within their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, about it like that. Now we have to communicate the way that they're giving it to us. Even the root words for spelling and grammar. The root word for fucking spell is goddamn. It's magical. It's spelling. It's where the witches came from. If you was spelling back in the motherfucking in the 18th, on crucify you.
This is really
grammar.
This is really hitting for me. Come on, teach me. Teach me.
The root word for grammar is grammar. What grammar is basically charm school. It's like grammar like is a charm. And it's not a charm like the mother like that's even where motherfucking like in the Avengers and shit like that, the stones come from. Basically, you're getting a charm.
Mm-hmm.
Like man, it's I can get deep into the motherfucking like the real shit where these people think that they got the stones, shit like that. I don't know if you see the goddamn black people that think they got stones.
Mm-hmm.
Don't nobody got no real mother sapphire, no real. Don't nobody got none of it. Like them rich people got that shit locked away in vaults. You can't get the real motherfucking time stone. If you see what I'm saying, man, it's something different, man. Gold and shit like that. But the root, man, that just fucking language, etymology and syntax,
you know,
evolution. Okay, even it's some, I don't know the word, but basically the word for what's like if it's spelled the same way, one way, it's like
the same way, yeah, like race car.
Yes, yes. It's not necessarily like that, but you can even do the spells backwards. Evolution goes from evolve to evo. If you look back where basically evo, like you can put it into evil, like EVIL type shit, or EVOL. And if you turn EVOL around, it's love. Like in a sense, and I'm telling you, man, these spells go backwards and forwards. But if you look into, I mean, motherfucking mourning, what do you do when you mourn? We wake up every day and tell each other motherfucking good morning.
That's the one she said.
Wake up.
That's what she said yesterday. Yes. And it was another word she said too. It was blessed, morning, and it was another one. Oh, she said chasing the bag. She said, why are you chasing the bag? Why is the bag running? Why is the bag running away from you? Why is the bag running away from you? You should be running with the bag. The bag should be running after you.
The bag calls my phone every day. I make sure of it. I put work in. I make sure that bag calls me.
See, and that's how it should be. It's just you between you and her. She started me last night, and then you just put another puzzle piece. It's like things are clicking in my head, and as you're talking, it's like crazy because it's like you can learn something. You know, I learned something 2 months ago, and last night, and you now, it's just like everything is just, it's like, it's just clicking. I love it. I love it.
This shit. It took me a minute to acquire this knowledge. I didn't really. It's you can go to etymology.com. That's what it's called. And I don't know, man. I'm telling you, damn near when I on the when I was on this shit, basically everything I was thrown in that bitch. Like where the motherfucker, like even evolution type shit, it eventually stems from evil. Like basically, and I'm telling you, and thinking of it like that, pressure to coal and the efforts could be enormous. You got a fucking diamond, and this is facts. Like basically, in a sense, the more evil and the more like basically torture that you put into somebody type shit, man, the more hate that you give it, like, man, you're damn near breeding something that's untouchable, if you see what I'm saying. Like, and this is just like, I mean, this little rock, the worst, man, you got to get this bitch everything that it could ever motherfucking withstand, and you get a fucking diamond that's invaluable, if you see what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, and I'm telling you, man, this language, I don't know. I'm not no master on it. I'm 24. I'm just learning, but I'm telling you, man, it's incredible.
It's just crazy as you're talking. I swear, as you're talking, it's like things are clicking. Again, I'm not a fan of Christianity at all. There's a lot of stuff that's just clicking. I'm gonna have to go back and do some more research. But yeah, definitely. This is crazy.
I'm gonna tell you this. Okay, I even think of it like this, man. And really, because you said I don't know if you even answered the question on why the convert, and basically because I asked in a sense like when you could basically just sit back and learn. Like I'm not finna tell myself I'm part of any group. Like, man, I can agree with you and I can agree with certain parts of you, but when you then that's why I brought up in a sense of beliefs. When you start getting into the beliefs type shit, like you want me to believe some shit you wouldn't even hear for.
Honestly, that right there is why okay, people tell me not to say convert because convert means that you're new, but in a sense, I'm a revert because you know that's what I. Anyways, that's a different subject. But yeah. I converted because again, as a kid, it's crazy because even as a kid, there was something inside of me that was like, this don't seem right. I had too many questions on Christianity, and anytime I had a question, people would tell me not to question God. But I'm like, I'm not questioning God. I'm not questioning why God did these things. I'm questioning how did they all come together? How does this make this? How it was like 2 + 2. Like it didn't make sense to me. You know, you telling me 7 + 6 = 3, but that doesn't make sense. Like, you know, so that was that. And then what I did one day, it was just like I was really just in my thoughts. I was just like, I need to figure my life out. You know, I was like 19. No, I was 20. And I was like, I need to figure my life out. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I know I gotta pray. I gotta do something, you know, because it's like my life's just crazy. And so I just started. Any question that I had, I YouTube, I Googled, I read books. Anything I believed in, I said, what religion, you know, what is this? What is that? And it's like Islam kept popping up. And then it's like everything just started like aligning. And I'm just like, okay, let me just start studying. I literally studied for like, I want to say like 3 months, 4 months. And it's just crazy. Like everything just kept falling in line for me. And again, people won't believe me, but yeah, it's worked for me ever since. That's the most peace I ever felt, and when I pray.
So, okay, but what made you, in a sense, revert to the practices of Islam?
Studying, just studying. Honestly, that's all I can say is studying. I was just thinking, like, you know, for example, I was like, Jesus died on the cross and then he came back to life again. And then everybody's saying that Jesus is not human form, but he had a belly button. So how was that not? So those are just questions that I had in general about life. I looked into reincarnation. I was like, that doesn't make sense either. So
I feel like you have a misunderstanding of what they're saying.
What do you mean?
I feel like your interpretation
of Christianity.
I mean, I'm not okay. Listen. Yes, Christianity too, and most definitely the Bible. But I also feel as if, in a sense, if you are looking at the world through the eyes of the Bible, or not the Bible, or the Quran, if you're looking at that book and then looking up, trying to understand the world,
no.
And okay, then I don't know if I could really call you Muslim.
No. I wasn't doing it based off. I'm doing it based off of my heart and what I need to figure out with my life, where I was going.
Okay.
Not in a sense of the world, but just I was at a depressed state, and I knew that I needed to pray. But I didn't believe in Christianity. So I couldn't pray to a God that I didn't even believe in because my heart isn't pure. You know what I'm saying? It can't be pure if you question it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to tell you this. You need to talk to yourself. I feel what you're saying, man. The God that I pray to is myself. I damn near, when I wake up in the morning, the person that you talk to, whoever you are speaking, I'm telling you, man, when they say God to if you speak, God will speak to you. I truly believe this. If I ask myself a question, what do I have to do? I damn near tell myself the answer. I know the answer. Before I even ask the question, I know, man, it's damn near me trying to get confirmation. Get the fuck up. I say this only because I then move, and like you were saying, just yesterday type shit, like you were having a conversation. Or whatever, that you learned something, and now I'm putting puzzles together. Shit like conversations like this happen after I motherfucking moved. Like, I'm seeing it come together. I'm seeing the truth come to pass. In a sense, and where some people would be like, oh, this guy. I was just talking to myself about it. Like, and I'm telling you, I can even say that I pray because the same, and I don't get down on my knees and pray. I don't know how you pray I don't do none of that. But I feel like I talk to God every day.
See, that didn't work for me. That's why, oh my God, stop falling. That's why I don't push Islam on nobody. But when I did that with Christianity, it didn't work for me. What do you mean?
See,
hold on.
Hold on. What do you mean with Christianity?
Hold on. I was going to add to that first before I answer that question. Even when even when for like 2016, I swear I was like atheist. Even when, because you know, atheists, a lot of atheists, I don't know for some reason, but a lot of atheists say that they don't believe in God. They just believe in like something spiritual. But I'm like, but maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought atheists, you didn't believe anything at all. You just walked around freely. So
What
how are you an atheist but you believe in like, that's weird to me.
I'm gonna tell you this: what they truly believe. What would you say if I told you that God and the universe are the same thing?
See, a lot of people say,
No, I know. I'm gonna tell you this: there's nothing that you could say if I asked you what is God, who is God, what are we talking about? There's nothing. There's no way that you could describe God that truly, to me, would not describe the universe. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you this.
but maybe it's because God created the universe. Do you believe in the Big Bang Theory?
Listen. You say that if God created the universe, you will also tell me that the universe has always been.
Mm.
You will also tell me that God has always been. Like in a sense, you can't. There's really there's really not a difference that you can necessarily describe to me.
That's why honestly it's so hard to talk about religion. I think that's why a lot of people started saying they don't believe in religion, they're just spiritual. I think that's why, because it's so hard to dictate. And then a lot of people, you know, they're saying, you know, there's more than one God. There's one God. It's just different religions. You know, it's really hard. Because these are actually some good questions that you're asking me. And I honestly cannot just be like, I can't pinpoint it on one thing. I can't just be like, yeah or no. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you this, and it's funny. Somebody there was a post that people were sharing on Facebook, and it says some shit talking about millennials are separating or distancing themselves away from religion in search of the truth. And this was the title of the article. Or whatever motherfucking I don't know who wrote this shit, but this made me sit there. Like, my only comment to it was, in search of the truth, we are separating away from religion. Are you telling me that the religion was never the truth? Like, if the pastor at the church does not want me to ask the question, and I can never truly be in
yeah
what really true type shit, like, and it's not just the pastor at church, it's the motherfucking mother. It's I don't know what the fuck goes on at a mosque. I ain't never been to one.
It's the same. It's honestly the same, but they're not called a pastor. It's an imam, and you know he do preaching and stuff like that. We pray. It's pretty much the same, but we don't sit in chairs.
But I'm gonna tell you this: I know for sure he's not gonna let me come to him with questions. They're finna tell me, dude. Basically, I'm gonna tell you that, and honestly, this is where they catch you. They catch you into the practice. I can agree with the practices. I can agree with, in a sense, man, taking care of your temple and not smoking and not drinking and abstaining or whatever the fuck. Like I can understand. I understand the practice. Now, do I want to do the practice? Not at all. But then it's like that's what they're gonna like. There's no, they're not finna hit me with, okay, let's sit down and talk about the truth. If you see what I'm, they're finna be like, okay, just be a Muslim. Just do what we do and do this. And nigga, nah, you want a slave? Is it you want me to follow what the fuck you're doing? I can't be in search like it. For me to be in search of the truth, I'm going away from your religion. For me to tell you, in a sense, I don't believe what you're telling me. I want to go in search of the truth type shit. Like, man, knowledge and belief is a difficult thing.
But honestly though, I don't really believe in the truth, because that's in general, not with Islam, not with Christianity, that's just in general. Because what may be truth, it's a 6ix9ine. You know? Do you know what that is? A 6ix9ine?
Most definitely.
It's a viewpoint of where you're standing. So just because, you know, to you, it's one thing. That's your truth. I only believe opinions are the truth. You know, because again, from where you're standing, it's a 6, and from where I'm standing, it's a 9. So it's truth to both of us, but it's your view. You know, it's just your view. I don't know. I don't believe in truth. I don't believe in real truth.
There is something that you would call a law of God. I would call it universal law.
Mm-hmm.
If I ask people who created them, you may tell me Allah. Christians may tell me God. I'm gonna tell you my mama. Now, universal law would tell me anybody that is in this universe, to see who actually made me and who actually created me or whatever it is, like, they would then tell you my mom. If they did not, like, and that's where the universe, anybody of the universe would tell you that's what it is. Now, for you to tell me that God's law and that God created me would tell me that you have an understanding of God. You have the understanding of the universe. I can't believe that, in a sense. And there's a lot of things, in a sense, like I believe basically in motherfucking universal law. Like, and that's just one example. And like, because honestly, I'm saying, man, I be having conversation. Man, I hopped in the motherfucking Uber and like 30-minute Uber type shit. We set it up and talked about God and drugs and both presidents and JFK getting killed and all types of shit. And I don't like it's universal laws like that type shit. Like it is. I feel what you're saying on the perception, but based off everybody's perception. Like an outside perception, not giving the not based off everybody in the universe. If I'm being created in the universe based on everybody's actual knowledge of this universe, you don't have the understanding of God to be like, okay, God created this. I am the creator. You see what I'm saying?
But I disagree with that.
As far as you act,
I disagree with that because you're saying, you know, like we're gonna use the reference again. I say, you know, who created me? Allah. A Christian would say, you know, God, and then you would say your mom. But you know, as soon as you said that, I started, you know, my head started just spinning because I think the general question was like, where did people come from? You know, because you have to get a person from a person. So where did that come about? You know, and that's within any religion, though.
See, but there's no knowledge. That's where it goes to the beliefs. And honestly, that's what I'm talking about. As far as universal knowledge goes, if we're looking back from the very like you don't even know how far it actually goes back, because the Bible only goes back to 10,000 years type shit like that. And I'm not even fitting like I can't even have that kind of conversation with time with Christians in a sense. But like in a sense, you don't even know how far it actually goes back. As far as you know, and as far like now as far as time that's recorded and shit like we be finding shit every day. We don't know how to I don't even know if I trust them on the way that they date shit. You see,
yeah.
Just as far as I personally know, it might go back a couple hundred. We have a damn near family tree on my white side. They got a little book. Like they know where the motherfucking Native Americans shit got in my family and shit. My mom and my dad type shit and shit. I mean, I know his great granddad, but other than that, that's as far as like as time goes back, as far as we've recorded, we don't know what the fuck happened before that. If you see what I'm saying,
that's true.
I mean, I don't believe in no Adam and Eve. I don't know what the fuck the Quran has to say about belief, but I don't believe it because whoever wrote this shit, it wasn't written whenever, man.
But how can you not believe something that you don't know about? I understand like you're saying that you don't believe it because you don't know. No, I understand that you don't know, but you can't say like you I don't know, I just feel like you're disagreeing with something. I feel like you're disagreeing with something that you don't know. You're speaking on it's like you're speaking on something that you have no clue about. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Why are you speaking? But why? How can you speak on something that you don't know?
Because you can have false beliefs. I will never have false knowledge. My mom, I'm gonna tell you.
But how can you have knowledge? Knowledge means no. right? That you know of something. How can you have knowledge of Islam if you never even tried to study, even remotely, you know?
Okay, I feel what you're saying. In a sense, because I can't say that I don't believe what they're saying.
Yeah.
I don't believe what everybody's saying that was not here. Islam was not the first religion. You can't even tell me the first religion. You can't tell me what the fuck the first people were talking about as far as their creation story. Like this, and this is facts. Like the people who
I have to disagree.
Whoever the fuck started Islam can't tell me what the first religion was.
I disagree. Islam was the first religion because we are all black. We are all African, actually. Just white people. White people are African too. They moved. Hold on. They moved from the south. Huh?
I agree with everything you're saying, but that doesn't make me Islamic.
No. Again, but it's also just like how the world just ended up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just based off of what you believe and all this extra stuff. But everyone was born in Africa. Everyone was born in Africa. Everyone is an African. You know, people just moved south, north, east, west, whatever, and their skin color changed, and then they started talking a different language and all this extra stuff. And that's how the world came about. Okay, and the first religion, and still in Africa to this day, a lot of Africans are Islam. They're Muslims. They're not Islam. They believe in Islam. Even with Christianity, again, that's why I don't believe in. But I don't believe in Christianity because, for one, it's a white man religion. That's a different subject. And then, because they just took parts of the Quran and ran with it, and then switched it into the white man religion. And in Christianity, it has multiple sightings of Arabic, which is what? Islam. The Bible just goes right back to Islam. Everything, even Hebrewism, like everything is just Hebrew is another. It's kind of like, how there's always like two Spanishes. There's like the Spanglish, there's like the Honduran Spanish, and then there's like the Spanish or whatever like that. It's the same thing with Hebrew. Hebrew is actually a Arabic language. And what is that? That's in the Bible. So it just kind of like goes back.
Listen. I can 100% tell you that I agree with everything that you said. I agree with this. Not even as far as belief. I know this to be true. That does not make me Islamic.
That's true.
What would make me Islamic is the practice.
That's true.
And in a sense, that is where I would have to, because that's where, in a sense, I would have to draw the line.
We would have to just agree to disagree, because again, when I practice Islam, again, that's when I feel peace. Anything that I have prayed for, I have gotten. Again, that's why I said I don't believe in Christianity. Go ahead.
Question. So what do you mean when you practice Islam?
When I'm studying, when I'm praying, when I make a salat, when I'm making dua, when I'm whatever the case may be. But that's pretty much it. When I make a salat, when I make a dua, when I'm studying, that's the practice of it. When you're doing what you're not supposed to do, because we're humans, I'm not perfect. So I'm telling you right now, I do a lot of things that I should not be doing. I do a lot. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh no, because for some reason, a lot of people think that Muslims are so perfect, but then they hate us at the same time. Like, people like, aren't you Muslim? Why are you doing that? Aren't you a Christian? You should not be doing that shit either. Like, the fuck, I don't know. People just irritate me. But go ahead. I see you got a question.
I feel like you practicing Muslim and Islam is basically the same thing as me praying. I feel like not praying, meditating. I feel like we're both Islamic. Technically, I feel like as far as my practice, besides
you're right, but it's what you believe in. Again, it's kind of like.
But I believe in Allah. I understand. Honestly, if you don't understand theology, you don't even understand where the fuck the word Allah comes from. And I'm telling you, I still feel as if I'm not saying on the like the practices and what the Quran is really talking about. But as far as,
but then you can't say you believe in Allah because Allah is the practice. Allah is, the form and the structure and the mind, the body, the soul is everything. So you can't say, you believe in Allah. You may say you agree with some of the things that you have heard or you've seen. But again, you can't even say that because you said you don't study
what's
them.
Allah to you? Because the word Allah is God. On top of
No,
that,
don't. No, that's kind of like, as a Muslim,
I,
that's kind of like
I
disrespectful.
that's why I continue. It's a translation, but truly,
Yeah.
in a sense, the letter is arm, leg, arm, head. That's why when you the mind, the body, and I understand all of that. And what that I mean is, I feel as if I that's what I'm saying. I understand what it's talking about. I believe it. Now, I don't know if you like me believing in Allah is not the same thing as me practicing the religion of Islam. See, and again, that's again what I'm talking like as far as the religion goes. It's like this practice of these people. Islam is not even practiced the same everywhere. It's the same way. Like, man, I'm telling you, I talk shit to Christians all the time, type shit. First,
but it's what you believe though. That's why it's practiced differently.
Okay, so that's like you telling me in a sense, however you practice is practice, and whatever you believe, the rest of them aren't really Islam.
No, that's not what I'm saying. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I referred, I'm not sure if you remember, but I referred back to this,
Then why are you even some?
I said that I am more. Hold on, I am more of a Malcolm X Muslim, and a lot of people aren't like that because my practice is more for the Black people. I believe in Islam and everything that they say.
Are you in the Nation of Islam?
There's not really it's not separate. It's not supposed to be separate. It's not supposed to be at all. But that's why I said there's not quote unquote a Black Muslim. There is no such thing. But but that's what kind of separates us. But it's not supposed to be separate. We all still are equal, but more of us are more prideful of our Blackness, and a lot of Muslims, they go, yeah. But I don't know. Can you just help me understand how do you say you believe in Allah, but I understand you don't believe in the religion, but how can you?
Okay,
that's confusing to me.
What the religion is the practice. Like if you Google the term, like when the definition of religion in a Webster's dictionary or whatever is the practice of what is it? The practice of specific religious beliefs or whatever the fuck it is. Now, that's why I said for you to tell me that you have a religious belief that is Islam and that is Muslim. For you to tell me that is your practice of those religious beliefs, I feel as if though the rest of the Muslims that don't practice it the way that you do have to have a different a different religion. It's not the same thing.
No.
Okay, listen. And at that point, in a sense, like that's why I went to the beliefs part. Because at that point, babe, like I don't know if I don't even too much entertain the belief in some shit that you don't really know about. And so basically what it is, it's the same way, I'm telling you, I say this because I get on the fucking Christians about it too. Basically, you're just picking and choosing whatever you want to put about the Bible.
That's true. That's true. That's totally true. I totally understand that. But at the same time, again, you have to, that's the only thing I don't, dictate the Christians on because, sometimes you don't study enough or sometimes you're not there. But okay, me saying that, to say this, that we believe in the same things, hold on, wait. We believe in the same things. We just have different understandings. So again, it's the 6ix9ine situation. You don't. I see it one way. You see it another way. But we both believe in the same thing. Some people say tennis shoe. Some people say sneaker. Either way it go on your feet. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just the understanding. It's just the understanding that you have of it.
It's not the same thing. It's not it's not a difference in the name. It's a difference in what it actually is. So you can call it a tennis shoe and you call it a sneaker, but you also have, you're talking about like a difference in, like, you can call a high top a sneaker and then a low top a tennis shoe, and telling me it's the same thing. It's not the same thing. It don't fit correctly. It did like this, and that's what I'm saying as far as the beliefs go, type shit. Like it's kind of like the motherfucking. It's kind of like Christianity. You're putting on whatever little shoe fits comfortably, and then trying to tell me that this. And on top of that, like you said, you're not trying to convert anybody. Type, like, you don't speak on, and I agree with that type of shit. So you're not going around telling anybody that this is the perfect fit.
Never. I would never.
Okay, again, but if you were Jesus and you had the truth, you would go around telling nigga, this is the shoe. Nigga, this one right here, nigga, I got a house shoe. This is the shoe. If you were Jesus and you knew that you had the motherfucking truth, you gonna go around, nigga, this is the one.
But what religion don't do that? Christianity and Islam do that.
What do you mean?
They, the gods.
Okay. They do that until you bring up the other religions. So now you're telling me, in a sense, like, you're one type of Muslim and they're a different type of Muslim.
No, I've never said that. No, in a sense, that's the way the world put it. As I'm a black Muslim.
See, but you even practice it different. That's again.
No, I don't practice it different. I still pray. I still study. Everything that they read, I read. Everything that they, I'm not gonna say do, because I don't do everything. But exactly. In a sense, no. In a sense, you know what I'm saying. Like, like, like I said, I'm more of a Malcolm X Muslim. I stand up for black people. Not every. Exactly. Hold on. Not every Muslim is like that. Not every Muslim is like that, and that's okay. That's okay, because they're not black. They can't feel what I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? We both have the understanding that everything should be equal. Everything is love. Everything is positivity. We have the understanding that we should pray 5 times a day. We know that Allah has 100 names. We know who Allah is and what he have done. We have the understanding is everything.
I have the same understandings as you. So basically, I mean, like, literally every understanding.
You can't have the same understanding as me, because you said you never even read the Quran. You don't study, so you can't have the same understanding as me.
I'm going to tell you this, because I'm going to say the same understanding, because maybe I feel like you're getting the understanding and the practice differently. The understanding to be positive and to spread positive, that is an understanding. That is not a practice. Now,
but that's a practice. That's a practice, because atheism.
Because you can practice spreading positivity, and it's just the way that Muslims be giving back and shit. Like I do agree that that's a practice. But if I do everything that the Muslims do, if I do everything that Christians do, honestly, and I tell people this a lot. I'm like, I don't practice. I'm not a Christian. I'm not going to call myself a Christian. I practice. I feel like I practice Christianity better than a lot of Christians that I know. And as far as the practice goes, that's what I'm saying. The understanding to be positive, and then like to actually go out and spread positive. That spreading the positivity is the practice. The praying the 5 times a day, that's not a practice that I do. But that is also not an understanding. You're not praying for like the understanding as far as because number 5 pops up a lot in the Quran, and I understand that type shit as far as the pillars go or whatever the fuck it is type shit. Like it's you practicing praying to the pillars, or practicing in a sense whatever it is with the pillars, is not the same. So I don't have the understanding of the Quran that you say. I completely agree, but it's like, and I do not practice it. But
maybe that's just me in general, because I do know a lot of people that think, the way that you're thinking, and to me it doesn't make sense, because now you didn't say this, so I'm not quoting you on this, but I know other people that have said this. again, they don't believe in religion, but they believe in a God. But how does that make sense to me? How does that make sense? Because without God, there is no religion. Without religion, there is no God. How would those two go together? You can't say you're atheist but believe in a God. Because with religion, there's a God. The God and religion, it go hand in hand. It goes hand in hand. It does. There's no way that you can believe you don't believe in a God. Unless you're just making up a God.
Okay. Because truly, I'm telling you, man, a lot of people would low key call me atheist, basically based off my beliefs. And I would tell you, like there's a power greater than myself.
A God.
See, okay, look, can I say this? Back to the point of what you would call God, I'm telling you, there's no way that you could describe God I would not also call it the universe. You can tell me that God created the universe. I will then tell you that the universe, like you don't know a day that the universe has not been around. Nobody that wrote any of those books could give me a day that the universe was not around.
But you know what? What you saying that it just goes back to Islam. That's why we don't pray with mirrors, with any statues, we literally pray in an empty room, only paint and floor. Because that's why Buddhism, they have like, the little chubby Chinese guys, because that's what they pray to, because that is,
there's symbolism.
Yeah.
Like I already see, and I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I have an understanding of the.
So with Islam, we are directly speaking to God because we're in an empty room. There's no one else that you can pray to in there.
I'm gonna say, man, that don't make no sense to me, because the people, every one of your prophets didn't speak to God in no empty fucking room. They said they spoke to him in a bush.
Muhammad.
Every one of your prophets spoke to this man talking to rocks. They seen him in fires. It wasn't, he wasn't in the middle of no crowded room listening to no motherfucking preacher speak. These people was out doing what they do, apparently. Shit, and that's, I don't feel, if I feel like I'm finna get Jesus walking through the desert. If I'm gonna see Jesus, if Jesus gonna come to me, he's finna come to me in the desert when, nigga, I should not be surviving.
That's the same way. We could, as a Muslim, I don't know, per se,
so, like you have to go to a crowded room and or go to a quiet room and anything.
No. We can pray anywhere. We can pray anywhere. It's just people pray. It's like witchcraft. People pray on things. People pray on things like dolls. You fuck with dolls and you pray on it to fuck with somebody. That's why you don't pray with anything in the room. So you can directly speak to God.
Man, I pray.
People pray to fucking Beyonce.
What?
Like she's a fucking god.
So
that's crazy.
I feel like I pray a lot, dog. How do you pray? Because I feel like I speak to God all the time, man.
Again, that's your belief, though. It's the belief within any religion. See, with Christianity and with Buddhism, again, Christianity, they don't know anything about that. They just pray whenever, wherever. And Buddhism, you pray to, I don't know the name of it, the little fat Chinese dude. You know what I'm saying? And it's just different within religion, so it depends what you believe in.
I'm not praying what you would call praying. How you define praying is talking to God.
No. Praying is make a salat.
What is that?
It's a ritual. It's I can't explain it. It's the way that we pray. It's how we pray. You never seen a Muslim pray before?
Oh, most definitely.
That's salat.
So what's the difference? What makes that special? What makes if I sit here and I've seen Muslims pray like this, and I've seen Muslims pray.
It's the whole thing. It comes together. You're
Um,
being pure. You are being humble. It humbles you. You have to be,
I'm a,
you don't have to be pure to pray, but your prayer is least likely your prayers will fall through. You have
no,
to be pure.
no,
You have to be in a pure mind. You have
I'm
to
a,
be in a pure state. You have to know what your intentions are, because it's with any religion, people pray against you, and you got to be specific what you pray about. So when you're going to pray, you should be pure off top, no matter what religion you believe in. You should be pure off top in your heart, because if you're not pure, of course you're gonna get impurities. You're gonna get the worst of the worst.
so what makes me pure? Salading.
And no, it depends. Again, it depends on your religion. It depends on your religion.
So if I don't practice a religion, I can't be pure.
No, I'm talking about when you pray within the religion. It depends. It
Exactly.
depends. It depends.
So,
No, no,
so if I don't,
no, not a general. No, no, not a general sense. Not a general sense. If you don't believe in a religion, a specific
I'm,
religion, huh?
so if I don't believe in a religion, I'm always pure.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Not in a general sense. You're speaking in a general sense. I'm speaking on religion. For
I'm,
Islam, hold on. Let me answer your question like this. For Islam, what makes you pure is when you make I was gonna say salat, is when you make your wudu. That's what makes you pure. It's certain things women can't pray on their period because it's impurity, because everything that goes with it. Yes. So you're telling, hold on, wait. So that goes, hold on, wait. That goes to how nasty periods are. Anybody would tell you, like, oh, I'm not gonna fuck a bitch, or I'm not gonna eat a bitch out on her period. Like, some women don't even want to touch their period because it's nasty. It's impure. So why? I don't know why you making that face. It's impure. It's impure. Periods are impure. And hold on, cleanliness is next to godliness in any religion. And,
what I
and periods are nasty. They're impure.
what
You want to be clean.
what I am wondering is how I pure.
Whatever religion
I,
you
but
believe
but
in. And
but,
Christianity, I can't speak in Christianity because I don't know what their
dude,
pyramid
I'm
is. You're,
not a Christian.
huh?
I said I'm not a Christian.
That's what I'm saying. I can't speak on anybody else. I can't speak on a general term.
Okay, so time out. So you really believe that if you don't do any of this stuff,
Before you pray.
not just before, I mean even before you pray, but like you believe if you don't do any of this, you're not pure.
No, it's specifically in my religion, yeah. But you can't always be pure. Purity, being
Why do
pure.
you keep
Hold on, being
see,
pure. Hold on, wait. Being pure is not a all
I don't
everyday all day thing.
I don't want you to say in my religion. I want you to tell me like look, let's be real. You're telling me that you can't go take a bath and sit there and soak and meditate and motherfucking tell yourself, man, give yourself affirmations. Honestly, I'm telling you, I got a vision board right here, and on my vision board it says sticky note quotes. I'm about to start writing affirmations. Just had them bitches laying around, but like you can't go meditate and soak in no bath and give yourself affirmation and get and feel, man, oh man, heavenly when
You
you
can feel
shine.
you can feel heavenly, but you're dirty. If you're sitting in water, if you're sitting in your dirt, that's nasty. That's why a lot of
Honestly,
people don't take baths.
if I get up and take a shower after that type shit, like truly, I swear, I get up and let the water out, and then motherfucker get up. Truly, I take a shower before I take a bath, and then I put the plug in and take a bath, and then I get out drain the water, and then take an actual shower. So I feel what you're saying about that, but I'm just saying in general type shit, like. I mean, even like after motherfucker, man, I don't know, cause I done been in some nice hotel rooms. I didn't have water fall from the ceiling. It wasn't no hose coming out the motherfucking wedding. That bitch felt like rain. And I'm telling you, man, you got me fucked up if I get out and feel impure. There's no, I mean,
Well,
man,
okay,
just sitting there.
okay, maybe I should say this. Everybody's impure. It's what
How?
is what you do. Impure is just another word. I can't give you the definition word of impure, but impure is another word of being dirty. what you do to make you pure again.
I feel like what makes you dirty is, what's the word? Perceptual. It's what you perceive as dirty. On top of that, you follow a religion. You didn't make the rules. It's not even what you see as dirty. It's whatever. Matter of fact, time out. It is. Because you pick and choose what you want to do out the religion and how you practice it, this, and this. So really, it basically is just you're picking this religion and then choosing what you feel is dirty, and then calling that impure.
Are you speaking? Hold on, wait. Are you speaking specifically? Are you speaking specifically on me or in general?
I mean, it's the same thing as Christianity as far as like in the Bible, in the real Bible, in the Hebrew Bible, in the whatever the fuck it is type shit. It don't say nothing about no homosexuals. King James flipped it around and put the word homosexual into the Bible, and now it's a problem with homosexual. So people are picking and choosing which Bible that they actually want to read, and they're saying that homosexuals are impure in this Bible, and then like in this Bible.
But see, what that is different. That's why it's different. How do wait? It's different with that because again, that's why they say the Bible is very controversial. It's very conflicting because they're not picking and choosing. They're just they don't know the difference. They don't know the difference.
There are Muslims that you would tell me are Muslims that would tell you walking outside without a hijab or hijab or
hijab.
They would tell me that you're impure because you don't walk outside with one of those. And this is a fact. They would probably kill you and stone your motherfucker because you're impure.
Yeah.
But you would tell me that's not impure. But you would also tell me that they're Muslims the same way that you're. That don't make sense to me. It's again, they're picking and choosing what to actually.
It's not really picking and choosing. It's your understanding. When you pick and choose, picking and choosing is when picking and choosing is totally different from the understanding. Because some people may understand that you don't have to wear your hijab, and then other people say that you do. It's an understanding. The same thing with pork. The same thing with gelatin. Some people say gelatin you can eat. It's just the flesh of the meat of the pig that you can't eat. So that's different too. But picking and choosing is saying, "Oh, I'm not going to eat pork," and then the Quran says, "Don't curse." I can curse because that's okay. I'm choosing to curse, but I'm not choosing to eat pork. It's a difference. It's a difference. That's why I say again, everything is based off of how you see it. The understanding is different, but I
would tell you this. It sounds good. Truly, what you're telling me is basically the same thing the Christians be telling me. Because I go off on them in the sense like, I'm telling you, and I say this, I can call some Christians on this phone right now that's going to tell you, like, in a sense, like, they're going to sit there and go ham on, like they don't necessarily care. They're not going to get on the phone and tell me, like, oh, they have a problem with homosexuals and this and that. But they're going to tell you, like, they don't feel like they try not to fuck with them, and this Bible. And then I got Christians that get on the phone and be like, oh, no, like, we're not tripping, this and this. Comes to the church, like, but I can call Christians that'll tell you they can't come to. Basically, in a sense, that's how you sound. Because I get another. I mean, if I sit 10 different Muslims in the fucking room, y'all are all gonna sit there and disagree and argue.
Yeah, because y'all can't. Yeah, because okay, well, with Islam, okay, I'm gonna say with
y'all can't even come to an agreement on what the truth is. How are you gonna try to tell me on? Again, you said you're not trying to. You don't push shit and try to convert people like that. But in a sense,
because that's my belief.
I feel like you don't even really know what the truth is. Because you can't tell me that they have the truth. They have the same truth that you have, but y'all disagree on the truth.
Again, it's a 6ix9ine situation. That's why I don't believe in truth, because everybody.
It's Muslims that was throwing your ass to death for not wearing your hijab. So,
but again, it's just the way that you understand it. It's just the way that, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're wrong. Who knows? That's why I don't believe in the truth. Again, you could be right about that. No religion has the actual truth. That may be right. You may be right. but hold on, when you're speaking on, people pinpointing, what they want to believe, like the way you said, you could call different Christians, and some people will say, oh, it's cool, and then some people say it's not about being gay. Again, that's it's two different Bibles. They have the Old Testament and the New Testament. Old Testament say one thing, New Testament say another thing. Some people still go off of the Old Testament. That's why it seems like they're picking what they want to. And then some people go off the New Testament. That's why they're picking, because they both are different. They both technically believe in the same religion, but it's just different parts of it. They believe in different parts.
I feel like I have an understanding. You don't believe your religion to be the truth.
No, I do. I believe it's the truth.
You said what?
I do believe it's the truth. For me, for me, it's the truth. Because that's why I keep saying your truth is different from my truth. That's why I say I can never force any religion, even if I was a damn.
You said that, man. Like, so some people, motherfucking. 2 + 3 is motherfucking 20. They don't understand. 23 or however you want to look at. You can, and you're not finna tell them that's true. You're not finna tell somebody and this is where this. That's why I said I want to be serious. We gotta have a serious conversation type.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, if you're gonna tell me 2 + 2 is the truth, 2 + 2 is 4, and that's the truth, you can't then tell me and believe this. You can't tell me that 2 + 2 is 7, and that's my truth, and your truth can be different. That don't make sense to me.
Well,
but it makes sense to you because you're talking about a belief, and that's what I'm saying. You have to tell me, in a sense, it's not the truth. It's just what you believe for right now. Because on top of that, you got converted to Islam. So, if Jesus came out right now and fell from the fucking heavens and started floating and walking on water, you gonna turn around and be Christian. You gonna
because as a Muslim, we believe in Jesus too. We just believe him in a different way. We believe in Jesus too. So
I already know type shit. Because y'all believe somebody's gonna come and save you. I don't know who it is, but y'all believe in some savior. But in a sense, I'm just saying in general type shit, like, there are people that aren't Christian that would turn around and be like, God damn, this Jesus, he has a silky hair, he's fucking flying and floating on water, that's him. And that's the type of shit I don't know, man. If it's just a belief, I don't know if you can say it's necessary, because if it was the truth, I'm gonna tell you this, man.
It's my truth. My truth. I don't speak in general terms. I speak in reality, and I speak for myself, because that's all that I can speak on. You can't speak in general about anything, because in general, it's like saying common sense. Speaking in general, it's like saying common sense. Common sense ain't so common. So you can't speak in general. Huh?
So 2 + 2 isn't 4 in general.
But some people could beg to differ. Like hold on, let me say, because some people say 1 + 1 is 2. Some people say 1 + 1 is 3. There's people out there that would say that.
No. Honestly, I have a YouTube video specifically arguing that, so I can agree and understand.
And a lot of people say that the math is actually off. So again, 2 + 2 could not be 4.
Where you learn this at? That's really my question. Where you hear this at?
I just study everywhere, and I just put shit together.
It really is. Okay, time out. So back to that. You are really Christian. You're really Islamic and Muslim until the real truth comes out.
So you're saying Islam is not the real truth. What's the real truth?
Nobody knows.
But that's what that just goes back to what that just goes back to what I said, though. There's no such thing as real truth. It's what you believe in. It's just opinions. It's just opinions. Your truth is for you.
If we were talking about the real truth, that's when I go back to the understanding of creation.
But,
When
but
I
that's what I.
ask,
But that's why I just asked you. What's the truth? What's the real truth? You said there's not
okay,
one.
what's the truth is that my mom created me and your mom created you. As far as creators go, as far as what
Okay, and then who
everybody,
created them, and then who created them, and then who created them? It just keeps going on. If you, but you can't, get a person from out of thin air.
okay, but you created God because nobody created God apparently. So how did God come out of nowhere?
But God's not a person though.
Oh shit! I don't. I mean, I don't believe in the sense that we're people. I feel like we always been. You can't tell me that we haven't always been here.
But then that's my question. How did we get here though?
How you? I mean, shit, evolution.
But
I
that's
mean,
what. But again, that's why I said it's your truth. It's your truth. That's.
I wouldn't say evolution. I believe in evolution, but I don't know as far if that's how. I would. My point to that is okay. What I really believe, because you're asking me questions, and I'm really just giving you answers. I'm low key just trolling.
You got me. See how we was talking about this earlier, and you end up getting me. You see, shaking my head. You supposed to be my. You supposed to be my new friend. We supposed to be getting somewhere with this.
Nah, for real. I mean, we are supposed to be having a conversation. I'm low key hitting you like a motherfucking just basically with bullshit answers. Okay, how I believe we really got here. I'm gonna tell you this, man. I don't know if I too much believe in time. I feel as if truly. I told you I believe in a higher power. I feel like there is something greater than me. See, in this, and you, okay, you said you study a lot, so I can go there. In the Bible, it starts off with, in the beginning, there was void. It was dark. It was darkness, or however it says. It says, and then God moved across the face of the earth. Now, honestly, I can do it on my computer. I ain't finna do it type shit. But basically, understanding what people say that consciousness is and how it comes to play is the same way. I don't know if you know what the egg of life is, but basically, in a sense, that's where like women like women having one egg in them, and basically what it does is multiplies and becomes like a double helix, I believe, and it looks like the same thing as like the infinity sign, but it's
yeah.
Honestly, the infinity sign, it looks like the little compare and contrast thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and that's the second stage. So when it says in the Bible that God moved basically, and I'm thinking the way that I take this Bible, like I'm reading it as far as my understanding as this earth goes, and I'm looking down trying to read this Bible in consciousness, because I believe that God is consciousness. I believe that we are all God. We are all basically an evolutionary pattern of God. Everything that lives and breathes and moves on this fucking earth. In a sense, not necessary. Honestly, man, I even feel like the rocks type, because rocks have different heat signature. Like that, and I'm telling you, I was going back to like the minerals and shit like that, the fucking rubies and shit, these elemental stones that people don't really understand what they got types. And I really don't believe that we have access to any of these actual elemental stones that have this pressure and shit. Like, would they give us diamonds because it's indestructible? But if you motherfucker like if you put enough diamonds back to back, you might be able to stop a bullet type shit. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you didn't test the theory. Yeah, no, I don't think nobody ever did that. But yeah,
exactly. But in a sense, I believe that God is basically just every form of being that has been and will be. So, if we're going back to the Bible, when it says God moved across the face of the earth, I believe when you meditate and you close your eyes, I don't know I don't know, honestly, because you said you pray. I don't know if you meditate. And then, honestly, I don't know if I would say that your praying is any different than my meditation. Because when I meditate, I mean, I go places. Look,
But I think
I'm a,
honestly though, I think that's why people pray within any religion, not just Islam, because they feel it as a sort, as a sense, as a vibe, as a whole, as a meditation. Because the I can't quote what meditation. I can't give you the dictionary, but my perception of meditation is to find peace with oneself, and that's the sense of praying, to find peace. You know, whether it's to ask for something or to thank for something, or just to be, just to have that feeling within your heart and your mind, just to open up and just be calm and in a space where you can feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that, a sense of meditation?
I most definitely. Honestly, I mean, I feel as if that's most definitely the purpose. Um, I don't know. I mean, honestly, that's low key. I mean, because there's multiple different ways. I mean, you can low key meditate while you walk. I mean, all it is based. I mean, shit, man. I be trying to meditate while I drive, type shit, like listening to motherfucking class,
No, for
motherfucking wind.
real. And then you end up zoning out. Yeah,
Man,
definitely.
I need to go and like this.
Yeah,
I be like, nigga,
definitely. Honestly, that's why again, like, it just depends, like, how you view things, because music is definitely meditation too, because you get in this vibe. It depends what song you're listening to. You get in this vibe when you listen to trap music. You're like, yeah, I'm that nigga. But then when you listen to like some jazz or something like that, or even, or
you be getting feelings about some old relationships and
yes,
shit.
or even listening to rain while you go to sleep. Everything is like, you could turn anything into a positive, into a fucking meditation. Just, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said, it just depends what you believe in. So for Islam, for any Muslim that believes in Islam, obviously that believes in Islam, your meditation would be praying. For a fucking rock star, your meditation may be making some music, making some rock ass music. You like, damn, I just killed that. I was so at peace. That feels so calm. That felt so calming to me. You know what I'm saying?
Have you?
An artist paints and just be like, that was so calming. I need to go paint because you're killing my vibe, and I need to regroup. You know what I'm saying?
Have you seen the movie Soul on Disney Plus?
Yeah, me and Deja actually watched it together at my house. Yeah.
Yeah. But honestly, I'm kind of that's basically shit. The whole point. And that motherfucker just zone type shit. Like, it don't matter if you meditate or anything type shit. The motherfucker be in the zone. Zone type.
Yeah.
Um, I don't, man. As far as, man, the creation and what created us type shit. Like, I don't. I low key feel like we created ourselves. We manifested ourselves because you were talking about reincarnation and stuff like that earlier. I do. I personally, and I'm like, man, people watching this, y'all gonna think I'm tripped out, Murphy show, whatever the fuck it is. I make these videos, maybe talking to my kids if I end up having some kids or whatever the fuck it is, type shit. But I do these damn videos in a sense, really talking to myself, like how they say Jesus will come back in Jesus or whatever the fuck it is. I feel as if it is the mindset. I feel as if it's basically the idea. If you see what I mean, because, man, like there's quotes or something like that. Like, you can kill a person, but ideas will never die. Like, that's why, in a sense, like old school, like back in the day type shit, man. In a sense, man, I have a serious problem with people not telling the truth. People being liars and people like not standing on the shit that they do, only because, like, it's I don't know, man. It's not just that it's fake type shit. I just feel like I don't know, man. It's damn near like evil to me.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's
Yeah.
against. I don't know, man. But man, I don't know.
That's
Honestly,
that's actually a different topic, because I feel the same way. We
it
agree.
really.
Without, okay, this whole conversation, this whole just podcast was just like, or I don't know what you call it, because it's not really a podcast. But I just feel like I feel like, well, I thought a podcast was just like for like when you don't see each other. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm not really tech savvy. I really don't know everything. But yeah. But I just feel like we agreed on everything but religion, which, you know, again, that's religion and politics is like the hardest things to talk about, you know. But we both have I feel like this was so good. I feel like this was like great.
It really was. I'm telling you. I'm gonna have to get you back on here for real, for real. I don't even know how long it's been. Honestly,
I know. I feel like it's been like 3 hours, honestly. But
damn,
it was.
I was Instagram might turn me off. I ain't never had no guest on for that long type of shit. I don't even be doing guests.
I feel like this was so good. You know, it put something on both of our minds. I don't know about you, but I definitely learned some stuff.
Most definitely, I did too. Honestly, I'm glad in a sense that you gave, especially at the beginning, because I feel like that's what's gonna get people engaged. In a sense, man, the idea of I don't know, man. I tell you, the first question. That's why I came out the gate with the little twerking and the Cardi B and shit. Like, man, I want people to know, man, we all here giving some motherfucking knowledge type shit. I ain't just on here bullshit type shit. We're having conversations, debates, and trying to build on something, man. Something that a lot of people ain't doing. I do this in a sense, just trying to hope people. I mean, people will watch it and learn something for real, for real. I'm trying to give out knowledge as much as possible.
Yeah, because you know what they say, knowledge is power.
Nah, for real, for real.
Within yourself, I believe a lot of stuff is within yourself, because it's back to the meditation thing. It's back to just anything. If you believe in yourself, you got it. Fuck what everybody else is saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all of that shit. If you believe you the baddest bitch, you the baddest bitch.
Man, the mind is a wondrous thing.
Yes.
If you look inside yourself, you're gonna find out what it's capable of. But I'll tell you, I do appreciate you getting on here and talking to me. Thank you very much.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm super excited.
Of course, I'm glad Deja just so happened to make the call. I'm saying we're gonna do some work with this, but this right here was some work. We put in some work.
Yeah,
tonight.
hit me up. I got you on the discounts. You already know how we go. But yeah.
Be easy, love. Have a good night. Again, thank you for getting.
All right, good night.
You already know what time it is. FlyBoiiCEO, Murphy Show. Appreciate you for watching.